Hey everyone. I'm not sure if we're live just yet, so I'm not going to start anything too in-depth conversation-wise. Okay. I think that's as full screen as I could go. No fancy background in terms of CGI or anything, just me in the game room. Okay, we might not be live right now. Well, if anyone's in the chat, if you want to confirm, that'd be good. Okay. Well, let me see if I could check this way. See, I don't go live too often, and when I do, sometimes it's just through my phone, which is a little bit easier. I mean, going on the podcast is a little bit of a different thing than going live here. Let's see. Okay, I think we're live. I think I'm good. Maybe just no one's here yet, and that's okay. Yeah. Can you hear me? To you all in there. The stream is spinning. I hear your comments. These are all saying comments from. These are all comments from a few minutes ago. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, let me be back in just one moment. All right, sweet. You're all here. Awesome. Let me be back in one moment. Peach says, wait, did you want to go outside? Or do you just want to be held? She might have just want to be held. Okay, Peach, you don't need a collar. If you just wanted to be held, hold her. That was the plan. Position the camera angle lower too. All right. Well, first of all, sorry that you were probably watching me awkwardly talking, looking around. That's because on this side, it didn't show that anybody was here. And I'm like, well, I don't know if anyone's here or not yet, so let me maybe take her outside. And on this side, I'm like, holy cow, people have been commenting and commenting. So you're obviously here. So let me just scroll up to the beginning and say thank you. Let's see who's here so far. Just gonna give a little bit of a shout out, a little bit of a hello, and thank you for being here. Pokemon Fan 33, Random Vids, Crazy Scoth, Bosch, The Cringe Prophet. Let's see, DG Published, Chris Lanzer, Random Guy. If I didn't say that one earlier, because I'm seeing these in two ways as I'm scrolling. And then we've got A Greg to the Past, Freddie Mercury, Alex Merson, Zelda Knight 2, Rena V, Asuli's Creations, and Mr. G. Peach, you know what? You're being rambunctious right now. You need to settle down. You need to calm down. She's like, I don't want to calm down. This is my stream. Rye Guy. Okay. If I missed your name, make sure you say something so I can give you a proper hello. Yes, Peach is cute. Thank you everybody for being here. All right, so I don't do this too often, host my own live stream. I am frequently, in fact, every Friday on Mike Odyssey's Nintopics podcast. Uh, Several times throughout the year, I am on the Nintendo Bite podcast with Nintendo Prime. Sometimes I get invited and I'm on different podcasts, including with Andre from Game Explain, with Andres from Andres Restart, or with OJ from Player Essence. So I appear on different shows. Some of you may know me from popping up on different people's shows, or being a part of Kit and Krista's podcast from Kit and Krista, or elsewhere on the internet. But yeah, looks like some more people are coming soon. Your son's rooms are Nintendo decorated. I love that. I like that. That sounds cool. It's good to see. Good to see a lot of familiar faces. How do you enter the giveaway? Uh, I'm going to probably say something along the lines of. By the way, this stream is probably going to go like for 2 hours, maybe like from 3:30 to 5:30, something like that at most. So probably towards the end, maybe midway through, I'll be like, hey, everybody who's interested in the giveaway, drop a smile in the chat, or smile emoji in the chat later, and then I'll have like a little bit of a randomizer scroll through, and it'll land. Okay, congratulations to so and so. You were randomly selected. You won a $20 eShop card, and then I guess the way that I would give it to you would be, let's send you it via DM on, I don't know, if you have X, that would be the easiest thing. I could be like, all right, you want it, cool. Let me just drop it to you on X via DM, easy enough, something like that. Okay, so that was that. Oh, yeah, you could ask any questions. I have topics, but we don't have to get into the topics yet. In fact, this could be a little bit more entertaining, perhaps, if we just play it by the questions that you ask, and I just go with that. I was just going to talk about, in general, video games today, some of the news today, some of what I expect might be of the happenings in the years to come, what I want to see, etc. But it could be a little bit of everything. Gotta head off to work. Glad you got to say hello. Have an awesome birthday. Lucky Cannoli, thank you. I appreciate it. Cole Shaver, your countdown vids have been making my day recently. I share each one with my friend who is also excited for DK. That's cool. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. It's late in the UK, says Cuppy Bang Bang. So I can't stay for the giveaway, but hope you have a great stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the shorts, tomorrow and beyond. DK Bonanza going to be game of the year, says Yo Zero Bro 21 or Yo O Bro 21. Gosh, when I played Donkey Kong Bonanza at the Nintendo Switch 2 experience a few months ago, I knew right away this is going to be one of my game of the year contenders for sure. It was such high quality and so much fun that I was like, instantly, this is so much fun. And then when I went back 2 days later with my son, seeing him play and me playing again, like, he's having so much fun, we're having so much fun, instantly Super Mario Odyssey vibes. Like, this is game of the year contender quality. And then when I saw that recent direct, I was like, not only this is one of my game of the year contenders, but this is going to be most people's game of the year contender. It's that good. It's going to hit so many levels. And sure enough, a lot of people saw that direct and were like, yeah, this thing's for me. Winner yet, I don't know, because I think Metroid Prime 4 Corruption, with how long it's been in development for, how much Nintendo has invested in it, has a good chance of really blowing people away, and that could seriously be a contender. Metroid Prime traditionally, Metroid in general traditionally, is a very successful, critically acclaimed series. Not so much in sales, unfortunately, but I think that's slowly going to turn around. I mean, it already has, with Metroid Dread, but quality-wise, Metroid's up there. So I'm expecting some like low 90s at the least for Metroid and Donkey Kong, probably mid 90s more accurately. So I think Metroid Prime 4 Prime 4 Beyond, sorry, and Donkey Kong Bonanza are going to be on most people's lists for GOTY nominee at least. 10,000 Noodles, hi. Joycey J, hi. Kane76, happy early birthday, thank you. Could you do the giveaway in like an hour? You know what? I could. Let's see. I started this thing at like 3:30. We could start it at 4:30. We could do the giveaway at 4:30, I guess. Yeah, like I'm not trying to be like, oh, let me hold everyone hostage for 2 hours just to get you to be here longer. Ha ha ha. No, I just want to talk and welcome everybody first properly, especially since I don't do this every day. But yeah, we could do the giveaway at like 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. Sorry about the microphone too. I connected this microphone that I have here, but like lately, every time I connect it, this computer just does not like it. It crashes, it freezes. People could still hear me. Oh no, sorry, they can't still hear me. I can still hear them. They can no longer hear me. I lose mouse control. I lose keyboard control. It's just the screen is on, the internet's still working, and it's like just junk. It's like, ugh. And sometimes the computer really doesn't like it for hours. Today, I was lucky, just didn't like it for a bit. Restart a few times, boom. So I'm using my, whatever microphone that, is a part of my webcam. So, yeah. So sorry the quality is not as good as you hear on regular YouTubers who stream and such. For that matter, I don't even know if I'm going to get any kind of notification if I get like a super chat. I don't even know if that's, well, nobody has to, by the way. But you could just tell me, do you see the opportunity to super chat? Just because I wouldn't want to not get a notification because I don't know what are things supposed to look like necessarily from this perspective, but I could see everybody's chat. It's weird. It's weird because hearing this now without any headphones on and without using the good microphone, all I'm talking is to this, and there is no speaker relay coming back to me because I'm not on a podcast. I'm not hearing the chat talk. No one's guesting right now. Yeah. Let's see. The Ash Altar doesn't see a super chat option. Oh, okay. That's okay. No worries. It's okay. At least you're clear. My camera runs on the OG Atari, Joycey. Well, at least I'm clear. Yeah, at least I'm visually clear. Aaron Cedillo, hi. DG sees a super chat option. Blue Freddy 1234. Sup. So some people see one, some people don't. Like I said, no need to. Although, I was thinking about this. Peach. I think she would like a super chat. So you don't have to super chat me. But if you super chat Peach, I'll give her a treat per super chat. And I'll tell her that it's from you. I have some treats off to the side. So I'll be like, hey, Peach, come up here. And I'll hold her a treat. And you could super chat Peach her treats. So there you go. Keep the eShop card and buy a new mic, says published. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I could do both. I just don't usually have a need for it. Mustache Man, hello, Mr. G. Good to see you. Let's see, who else? I think I got everybody. Cameron Sweary, let's go. Robbie Avancho, how long will this live be? Oh, I guess a little less than 2 hours now. It's going to go until 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. I think I'm caught up. PC Guy Epic, happy birthday to me. Thank you. How old am I turning? Okay, I'll tell you. I don't mind at all. I am very public about my age. I'm just curious. Okay, if you okay, so okay, let's see. If you know how old I am or how old I'm turning, don't answer in the chat because some of you might know. I think like Joycey, you might know. If you don't know, go ahead and guess. I won't take any offense. I don't mind saying it. I'm just sometimes curious. How old do people think I am? Let's see. In the meantime, anything else? Boo Mini, hello, hello. Desti Sinway, my birthday is August 31st, so I got a while to go. Hey, you're a summer birthday. That's cool. Hey, that's next month. All I see down there is the emote symbol says 10,000 noodles. That's okay. Jason, awesome vids. Hi, hi. Okay, so let's see. We got some things. Oh, so Pokemon fan, you know. So we got 45, 40, 38, 38, 43. Joycey's the closest with 22. Oh, PC Guy Epic 21. Dusty Sinway with, I want to say 30s at least. We got 39 to 43. He's 18 at heart. Crazy Scott, that's pretty close to Dash Ultra 42. Okay, yeah, you know what? We got a good range that I appreciate. I am 41. I will be 42 in 5 days. I was born 1983. Right alongside the Famicom. The Famicom and me, we are like 7 days apart in age. I think I came out, well, I know I came out on the 7th. I think the Famicom released July 15th, 1983 in Japan. So I'm like 8 days older than Nintendo's first designated home console, not counting, you know, color TV game or Game & Watch. Peach, you better not be jumping down. Oh, do you want a toy? You want a toy, don't you? She wants a toy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this dog. She likes her toys. Oh, want to hear her growl? Look how vicious she is. Watch this. Let's see. If I could get her. If you get it just right, she'll start growling. Maybe she's just being nice right now. She's spicy. She's a spicy pug. Because when it's her toy, and, oh, hear that? Oh, oh, look at that. You hear that? Oh. Oh. Oh, Pete. Okay, you win. The viciousness of this 24-pound, dude, this 24-pound chunky dog. Okay. This is going to become the Peach show. I'm not going to do any video game talking. It's going to be all about like, yeah, feed Peach. Yeah, get her another toy. Okay, let's see if I can get some questions in here. So yeah, anyways, I'll be 42. But yeah, at heart, like, in some ways, I'm very much who I was. I know this wasn't really asked, but in some ways, I'm very much who I was when I was 15 years old. I know I love video games. I know I love martial arts. I know the kind of person I want to be. I appreciate kindness and sincerity and being honest and open. I don't like bullies. I don't like racists. I don't like condescending nature individuals. I'd rather not fight fire with fire or fire with water. I would rather become so confident that I could just build up a big old block wall around me and not even let the fire bother me. Like, don't even let it get inside because my wall is so thick that I could deal with anything. That was my philosophy kind of in life of like, this is the person who I'm going to be kind of at 15. So a lot of who I am hasn't changed in that time. Only things that changed was, well, I got older, more academically intelligent, going through high school, university, and stuff like that. Having the ability to drive eventually, you know, And then other things that come along the way, but like who I am, a lot of the same values and stuff like that, like 15 on, that's it. Uh, so yeah, how I act, I don't know if there's an age how I act, but like I've been the same video game loving, martial arts, exercise working dude that like I've always been, you know. Okay, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this. Yeah, some of you were close. I'm reading that. Hey, Joycey J sent a gifted membership received by Pokemon Fan 33. Hey, that's pretty sweet. Thanks, Joycey J, and congratulations, Pokemon Fan 33. Joycey J, you just pulled a Boo Mini. You know, Boo Mini, if you're still here, you've gifted like 3-4 subs on my channel, and you're not a member yourself. I should make you a member somehow. Complimentary of me because of so many that you've given. But anyways, thank you, Joycey, right now. Okay, let's scroll down and answer some questions. DG, what's my favorite game of all time? I have an easy answer, and then I have the rewind. I'll make the easy answer first. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It took place of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in 2018. Not in the first month or whatever that it came out. That's when I was like, ooh, this is contesting this 19-year favorite spot that I gave to Ocarina. But by the year mark, I was like confidently able to say, you know what? Yeah, it beats Ocarina in more categories than not and takes the place as new favorite game ever. Okay, what else? What else? Any other questions? I know there are some. Sean Black, hello to you and happy birthday. I mean, happy birthday. And thank you for the happy birthday. It's like one of those things. I used to work at a movie theater, and sometimes people would be like, you'd say to someone, oh, like you're working concession, and say, oh, thank you and enjoy your movie. They're like, oh, thank you, enjoy the movie too, or thank you too. Like, I'm working. Like, oh yeah. You know, one of those things. Kind of funny. Ali Sala, thank you for the kind words. You could tell Paul is a genuine nice person. Thank you. That's what I believe in. No, not a bot Zelda. Hello, Boo Mini. I'm taking a break from Gifted because I've been spending too much money. Switch to a games LOL. Like, no, you never worry about gifting anything, especially not to me. Like, it's all good. I appreciate the fact that you have done it a few times. Like, you never even had to, but that's pretty awesome of you. Joycey, no, that's cool. That's cool. You're good. Ali Sala, how do you like Ruffy on the Riverside? I like it quite a bit. Where is Ruffy? Oh, he's over there. I'm not going to bring Ruffy out while Peach is on my lap. Nintendo Prime! All right. Hello. No, my birthday is July 7th, but I was like, the 7th I'm probably going to be doing some family stuff. The 4th is going to be 4th of July stuff. The 5th I know is your birthday. The 6th, whoa, Nintendo Prime. That's the biggest. Not to say it's not saying much because I haven't done this too often, but it is the biggest gifted membership. I don't have any music. Put your arms around me, baby. Can't you see I need you so? Hold me close against your skin. I'm about to begin loving you. That's all you get for now, Nintendo Prime. Thank you, Nate. I was like, I don't have the Paul Gale Network button like you do for Super Chats. Whew, I'm sweating after that one. I didn't know how long I was going to sing for. I don't have the button. So I had to be the button. Shampoo bottle? That's a bigger Super Chat. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to be on your channel, Nate, because I'm sure you're going to do something on your birthday on the 5th. The 6th, I don't know what that day is, Sunday. Maybe I'll do something with my family. The 7th, definitely. 4th of July, that's the 4th. The 3rd is tomorrow. That's my mom and dad's anniversary. So I'm like, let's do it tonight. It's 5,000 subscribers. It's 5 days till my birthday. 5, let's go. How big? Don't tempt me. Well, depends on what you want to be done with that shampoo bottle. Sticking, sticking in theme with the song. Woo, I don't know. Oh man. So this is what it's like to be on this side of the stream, huh? Maybe I should do this more often. Uh, Thank you, Joycey J, for another gifted membership. Yulia can't have any drinks, so not doing any in-person stuff until her birthday on the 12th. Wait, so you're not streaming between? I think I'm reading that wrong. You're not streaming for the next 10 days, are you? No, I think I got that wrong. What do memberships even do? Good question. The Cringe Prophet. At the highest tier, which, oh, you are streaming. Okay. At the highest tier, this is not for most people, but I was like, since I don't stream often, I do martial arts tutorial. I do teach people various forms of exercise and martial arts in real person. IRL, that's just what I do outside of the video game industry. But I've had a lot of people over the years that have found my channel, either purposely sought it out or just stumbled upon it and liked, oh, I liked your video game approach, kind of nerd approach to exercising. Oh, and like you do karate and taekwondo and all this other stuff, and like, oh, I kind of like learning from you, but you actually know what you're talking about too. There's not a whole lot of, whoa, we got our first and only Nintendo Prime. Welcome to PGM Brown Belt. Let's see, what is that? What does that get? You know what? I don't know what that gets, but since oh, look at this. Look at this. Peach, sit. Stay. Look at the camera. Okay. Since these pebbles are brown, that's what we're going to do for the brown belt right now. Here you go. Peach, speak. Peach, speak. 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 Oh, speak. Oh, yeah, good girl. Oh, that's going to get Peach some treats. So to rewind, the black belt, not for most people, but all of my martial arts exercise tutorial has always been free. And any videos that I've put up over the years, gosh, of like this 19-year YouTube journey that I've been on, I've been on a long time, and nothing's ever going to get like monetized or like start charging for the retroactive stuff. But new stuff going forward is going to be on the brown belt level. So if I like make new martial arts videos, new exercise, new tutorial videos, that's at that $10 a month membership that Nintendo Prime just signed up for. So I will probably still have some free martial arts, free exercise videos go up for everybody and for lower tiers, but like the designated new videos are going up for that brown belt and up tier. The $50 and up tier, like I said, not for everybody, but that's for people that are looking for a personal trainer, are looking for, hey, I would like to actually learn Shotokan karate properly, but the idea of $200 a month and going to some dojo, going to some dojang, signing up for an LA Fitness, signing up for this studio and driving and parking, it's not for me. I don't want anybody too strict, too harsh, too whatever. I kind of wouldn't mind getting trained live. Hey, Paul, community, that's part of the black belt tier. You're going to be live on camera. We're going to type in the chat what you want out of this. You want ab day, you want cardio day. Hey, you're in a wheelchair, you can't use your lower part. Let me do with you an upper body calisthenics cardiovascular routine. Hey, you, this member, you've got a bad lower back, you can't do this kind of exercise. Let me do something for you on this. So it's like a live personal training membership that for those that want to train with me, so far once a month, maybe we'll make it more times a month, we'll do that. And then there's like from that black belt level and brown belt level, then there's the white belt level, which is the introductory There can be a yoga day, absolutely. There could be multiple yoga days, and I wouldn't charge more if I ended up doing more. Um, Joyce J to answer that. So yeah, you want to get a good quality yoga day. If you think that's worth $50 a month, that's what that black belt membership is going to be. And of course, all of the things underneath it. So I've put up other yoga videos in between. That's also for you. But the live half-hour workout session that we get, or whatever it is, or more often than not, whatever, that is a fair request. Right now, there are no black belts, so if it would be just you and me, you would get exactly what you wanted out of that session, you know. And then the white belt is the basic membership of like a small, I think it's like a $1 a month. Just hey, thanks for being here, Paul. Hey, thank you for being here right back. And then there's like a $4 and a $7 one, and that would be blue belt and purple belt. I made it martial arts themed, you know what I mean? And then that has some emojis, some exclusive chat options, and access to exclusive polls and potentially photos if we do more of that. But anyways, whew, that was a long talk. But I think the Cringe Prophet asked, what do the memberships do? So now you know. Speaking of which, I want to be a karate master in 5 minutes with these simple tricks. Whew. I don't know if 5 minutes will do it. But hey, I'll do my best. 10,000 noodles. Can you teach me the spirit bomb? I could try. I could do what I can to teach the spirit bomb. What else do you want, Peach? You want more toys? All of her toys are on the floor. Here you go. Let's see. What do you want? Oh, now you have access. Wait, I don't get a heart piece? Boom! Wait, hold on. How do I do that? Let's see. Oh. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Can I? Oh, no. No, hold on. Oh, you want this one. Oh, this one's hers. Hold on. What was I forgot what I was saying. I just had a total brain fart. What were we talking about? What were we talking about? Hold on. I was talking, and then I started scrolling up. The Cringe Prophet, $1 to say thanks for being an awesome human, Paul. Thank you, the Cringe Prophet. You know what? And thank you for being here for as long as you have, because when I was doing videos, I remember your name popping up way back in the day, including in that same Perfect Dark video that we... Speaking of Perfect Dark, man, what a bummer today. That was some of the stuff I was going to talk about. We have talked 0 video games so far for almost 40 minutes, or something like that, just because this has been fun, just talking to you all. Paul, I'm going to be starting a YouTube channel. Do you have any tips? DG. Well, if you want advice on growing really, really fast, YouTube hasn't been my full career. I've been on here for 19 years. I'm one of the OGs of YouTube. Now, there are a couple of reasons why probably my channel didn't get as big as it could have earlier on. In fact, there are some reasons. But even with that, it's okay. I'm obviously now, after 19 years, at 5,000 subscribers. That wouldn't be considered a success if my goal was to reach 5,000 in a year. You know what I mean? But like, I did YouTube for fun. I put up content and I enjoyed it. And I did my work elsewhere in the video game industry and did other things and build up PGN. But so if you want to get quick views fast, I'm not the best to give advice to in those regards based off of what I have done. But what I have seen and what I could overall recommend in general is be happy with what you do, love what you do, enjoy the kind of content that you put up. If you put up the content see, here's the kind of the 50-50, I guess. If you put up the content purely that you are interested in doing, it should speak loudly enough to get subscribers. But if you put up the content purely to get subscribers, you might not enjoy the type of work, but it might work more. But then it might not, because it might not show that you have the passion for it and that you're just after the subscribers, and then it comes off as fake. Here, I just put up what I like to do, but the goal wasn't necessarily to get as many subscribers per 3-month quarter for the last 19 years straight. You know what I mean? But also, like, the algorithm is another thing. But my algorithm probably is all over the place, because here you've got 95,000 people tuning in for this Dragon Ball Z thing you're doing on the mountain, 155,000 people watching this Shotokan karate video, 40,000 people turning into this unique Super Smash Brothers footage that you got at an early E3. So you've got video games and like martial arts and like fitness and then karate and then entertainment and stuff like that. Where does this guy fit in? Had I built up my channel in any one facet early on and that was it, and then spread out, maybe it would be a different story. But I kind of just started doing everything all at once, which in some ways was successful because some videos independently worked well, but in other ways didn't put me in one area. So after a while, when YouTube kind of changed up how things operated, new videos are like, well, where does this really belong? Does he a content creator? Does he do unboxings? Does he do live reactions? Does he go to shows? Does he do exercise? Yeah, I do them all. But not everyone cares about everything. Some people just go to my channel for this or for that. So anyways, I guess my biggest advice is enjoy it, but maybe do categorize yourself into one particular area and kind of find a way to work within the algorithm that as long as you're still liking it, you're having fun, but also feed into a little bit of what you should be doing to gain, and just enjoy it. Have fun. Advertise a little bit. Don't omit anything, whether it's like X, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, Twitch. Try it all. Yeah. Okay, that's a long question. That's a lot of time. I don't think I can answer everybody that in depth, but I do want to answer everyone. Oh, that was the question. That was what I was doing earlier when I was scrolling. Joyce says, Jay, do I not get a heart? I don't have the ability to give a heart, I don't think. I like it when no one's given a super chat yet, have they? No, not to say, like I said, not to say anybody has to. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying, I haven't seen any prompt to give a heart. Like Joyce J on yours, Nintendo Prime on yours, I don't see the ability to give a heart. But big thank you for those gifted memberships. Okay. J2 Blue, happy birthday. Thank you very much. DG, you're welcome. That was a big question. I'm gonna try to run through some more. The cringe prophet, the demo sold me though. Oh, on Roughing the Riverside. Oh yeah, gosh, I got sidetracked from Roughing the Riverside because of this dog right here. It's a great game. It's really fun. I've been playing it for a couple of weeks prior to launch because I got a code from the developer and publisher. But it's a really cool game. Like, I grew up liking and playing 2D side-scrolling platformers like Mario and Donkey Kong and Sonic the Hedgehog. And then later on, that evolved into Super Mario 64, Sonic Adventure, Banjo-Kazooie, Croc. So I like that era. Crash Bandicoot. And honestly, like Ruffy and the Riverside fits right into, gosh, Super Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie. And it's got really unique gameplay. I like the music a lot. Obviously, I was very happy to be a part of the marketing for the game and doing the 12-day countdown. It's $20, DG. And yeah, it's super well worth it. I haven't beaten it yet. If I had to give it a score right now, I don't know if I want to. Because I don't know if it'll go up or down from this. But like right now, I'll just say it. 9 out of 10. I like it a lot. Like it a lot. Spyro 2, Pokemon fan. Pole Plants 2. I love the Ruffy and the Riverside game. It was fun. Yeah. Yes, it's $20. Let's see. Hold on. I'm running through. I'm scrolling up. Joycey, you thought about YouTube as a hobby, but family talked me out of it. It takes a lot of guts. Yeah. I think some things like that, some things in life are like that. That's kind of one of my pieces of advice to my students in general, because a lot of them are graduating or before they graduate. It's better. So this is where I could give good advice to, I think. Life advice. What to do. Maybe you're in school, maybe you're not in school. But what do you want to do? It's okay to dream. It's okay to follow a dream and have that passion. It's also advisable to be realistic. You can achieve both. Simultaneously, I'm trying to use two hands here at once. Hold on, Peach. Simultaneously, try to run parallel in life with what the passion is while constantly pursuing that education, that skill, that real craft, that thing that has a closer than not success rate, a lesser than a less fail rate than something overly ambitious. You know what I mean? Like if you are a kinesiology student, which is what I was, and your background up to this point is uh, in soccer, and here you're learning about anatomy and the physiology behind the human body and how it works and all of this stuff, and your goal is to one day become a professional soccer player. You could hone in on that, have that dream, pursue that, but don't forget about the studies. Don't forget about the raw academics. Don't omit the possibility of becoming a personal trainer for any sports team. Now you might be like, pro soccer player and just a personal trainer for a high school basketball team? Way too different. But if you don't look at the plan B as the alternative that you had to deal with in life, and you could actually find passion and joy in a couple of things, there you're more likely to be happy. Find the real joy in more things, so if the thing A doesn't work out, thing B doesn't resonate with you as the failure, as the you had to deal with it. No, you actually along the way ended up liking that thing quite a bit. That's kind of a weird example because that's still kinesiology, and soccer you could say is still kinesiology too because it's human body movement. But you know what I mean? Like two very different avenues, but around the same, where you could pursue one and pursue the option of the other happening simultaneously. So in YouTube, yeah, Joyce, that kind of stemmed off of that conversation. That is true. Yeah, takes guts. Let's see. Monster Hunter Stories 2 from the demo. Not sure if you'll like it. 10,000 noodles. Let's see. Do I have that? No, I don't have that. I can't give you personal advice on Monster Hunter Stories 2. Let's see. Been here for a while. Remember enjoying your video game news videos. And hear the Famitsu sales numbers all the time. The Cringe Prophet. Yeah, those good times. For a good year on Nintendo Prime's website, I was putting up, I think for like a good 12 months. Nate, if you're still here, I was putting up those Famitsu sales numbers every week. That was fun. I'll talk video games. Playing Ni no Kuni, level 5, and Studio Ghibli Cooked. This is my favorite monster taming game. It's like playing a Ghibli film. That's pretty cool. The Great Wa. I'm realizing that this is further up. Thank you for saying happy birthday. Let's see. This is the side quest to my day, so I was thinking about heart pieces. Oh, okay. Yeah, Pokemon fan. Peach doesn't stay too long because everyone else is home and she wants to go out and have fun. Right now, it's just me. So Peach is over here having fun with her crazy toy. Let's see. I think I'm all good on the scrolling up. Okay, hold on. Peach's Adorbs. Speak. He's busy. It's 4th of July weekend. He won't be around. I don't know, Nate. That was too long back for me. Let's see. Lee Six Great Adventure? Yeah, Lee Six Great Adventure, right there, The Cringe Prophet. That's my book. That could be something fun I do. Read a page. Oh, I don't think anyone here has my book, except for Nate. Nintendo Prime has bought my book. You have purchased a copy. I don't think anyone else here has read that book. That would be an interesting read. Read my book to you all. Oh, that'd be fun. As big as a shampoo bottle, Joyce. I am scrolling up. Whew. Love the gifted memberships. Oh yeah, who did get the gifted memberships? So Carlton San got it from Joycey. And Fibble Fabble, thank you for the happy birthday. Oh, medium face for the wig. Got the voice of an angel. Karaoke. I was gonna say grab the shampoo bottle. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Jeez Louise, it's hard to go back. Whew. I also am very long-winded, so when I talk for a long time, as you know from Mike's podcast or Nate's podcast or anywhere. So now here I'm talking my own. Somebody drops something, I just go off for a while. So Boo Mini, Jason off some VODs, Joycey J, who gifted one, now received one, Echo Jams, Red Dragon 72Q, all got a gifted sub from Nintendo Prime. Big thanks, Nate. And Mr. G says, yeah. Yeah! Delayed night. Okay. Oh, library is enormous. If you look at it from a backwards compatibility, yeah, 10,000 noodles. It really is. You didn't know you had a book? Yeah, I've got a book. Hold on. Oh, man, I'm working hard here. That is Joycey's dream. Have that Zelda timeline. Have that Zelda movie. Graphic novel. Oh, that'd be cool. You know what, Joycey? That would be cool. If that story turned into a graphic novel. I could see that. Do you think they will ever add Zelda characters to Mario Kart World? Yes. I think eventually. Mario Kart World is going to last 4 years plus in terms of getting content, I believe. Just because of how popular 8 Deluxe was on Nintendo Switch and how big the install base is going to be 4 years from now on Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think they'll eventually have a Zelda section. Let the game be its own thing for a while, have its own identity, but eventually have a Zelda section. Maybe like something like a Splatoon section, something like that. I love it, though. I love it. Am I good? Am I good? You have a different dream, Joycey? That's cool. I hope it goes well. Renegade XX3, let's go. Soldier69, hello. Pokemon fan, you hear Peach? Yeah, trust me, I hear Peach too, and I feel it. I have no idea how to find channels that don't make content. I even searched my own name and got a bunch of Paper Mario 2, a combination of other games. I guess you're talking about Ruffy. Klonoa, J2 Blue. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's some Klonoa vibes, yeah, in Ruffy. Waddle Dee Gamer, hi. Sounds like a steal. I think that's for Ruffy, right? Okay. I'm caught up to that section. Volvagia was Link's pet in the manga. Was it? A Nintendo Direct this month? That would be good. I think you'd write a good detective mystery novel. Have I considered writing a detective mystery novel? Actually, there is kind of not so much a novel, but like a short film, kind of. There's a certain photo that I posed for a friend back in the day. You might have seen it. I'll have to share it with you sometime. And it's a really cool film noir looking, very atmospheric picture. And in doing that little photo shoot for my buddy, I came up with like what inspired me from doing that little shoot was the idea for this detective kind of plot film noir little short movie. So you're not too far off from like the detective mystery novel angle with sort of what I had in mind. Yeah. Giveaway in 5 minutes. Boy, that was a fast hour. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. You like detectives hard boiled? I don't know. I don't know. Polio, the smiling Paul. Yeah, I found my Emio mask the other day. Oh, that was one of the things that I tried to read. Where was that? First of all, Captain Doge, happy birthday, man. Thank you. Let's see. I still remember when you April fooled me with Lisa Straight Adventure, the video game. Yeah. One second. Can you ask for it to be done? Can you ask for it to be done? Have your eyes closed and get it dropped in?
Not yet. Can you put that eye drops in?
Oh, yes. Hold on 1 second. So, if I won an eShop card, I would buy Ruffy in the Riverside. We're going to live stream Ruffy. You know what? I don't have what a lot of people have, which is just based off of my setup, and that is a Rodecaster? No. Stream. Ah, I don't even know what it's called. Dang it. What is it called? Does Peach sense danger? No, my kids my kids are now home. People are now home. Any particular indie game you're looking forward to, J2 Blue? Hades 2. Big time. Kids are home. I'm gonna have to leave for 1 second. So no danger. No, it's just she was like, somebody's home. What was I asking? Oh, now I forgot. Oh no, it went away because I'm getting distracted by this and this. Wild D Gamer, thank you. Oh, I found the Emio bag. Well, something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Maybe that's it. I saw one thing. How much for Peach to get more treats? I don't know. We'll call it any dono amount, any gift this amount. Actually, you know what? Joycey gifted earlier, and I didn't do anything for that other than thank you. So Joycey, this one's for you. Peach, speak. Oh, dance. You know what? You could dance too. Can you dance on my lap? That's weird. Peach, dance. She doesn't have a stable service. Dance. She dances. Is really cute. Okay, let's just speak. Speak. Oh, speak. Oh, yeah. That's a good vicious. Good girl. Here you go. This one's for Joycey. Well, don't worry about the one that dropped. It'll just be too hard. Let me just give you another one. Because this is also for Joycey's other dono. Peach, up. This is also from Joycey. You see the camera? You see, thank you, Joycey. Oh yeah, that's from you too. Oh, and actually, you're gonna get extra treat because Nate not only did 5 gifted subs, but he also subscribed as a brown belt. Oh no, the brown belt I gave. So this is for the 5 gifted subs. Joyce, you want a handful? Oh, high five. Show people. High five. Oh, there we go. Good girl. Here, get a handful. That's from Nate. Okay, so Nintendo Prime, Joycey G, they hooked you up with the snacks. Okay, well, that's a happy dog. Mr. Black, hello. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Peach. I'm gonna leave you with Peach. She might end the stream. I don't know. You never know. This dog, she's crazy. She's certifiable. She's a good dog. She's a great dog. Nate, oh man. Well, you know Mario is a cat. Peach and Mario. Okay, Peach, I'm trusting you to not end a stream, okay? I'll be right back. Whoa, Peach! Peach, you're in charge of the stream. Let's see. Can people see you? I have no idea what she's gonna do. You go. Maybe you talk with Link. Maybe you talk with Link. That's Nate's dog, Link. He's a little bit bigger than you, but you're both dogs. Okay, I'll be right back. This is new territory for me. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. And just for a limited time, Ruffy, he's still with me. Peach wants him. She doesn't get him. I'm just bringing him out. Nah. Patrick, if you're watching this, for some reason, from Socrates Labs, know that Ruffy is still in good hands. He's still very safe. Peach is not allowed to play with him because she likes him a little bit too much. She looks at him from the corner of her eye. She's like, oh man, I like that bear. Yeah, you like that bear. You like him too much. I see your eyes. You're crazy. Hold on, let me put Ruffy back. Okay. Let's come back here. Okay. Oh, here's one more treat that fell. Here, this is from either Nate or Joycey. The objective of the stream should be get the dog chunky. Get the dog chunky. No eating Ruffy, Peach. That's right. Link is bigger than Peach. Nate is Link a golden retriever? I've seen him a few times, but I forgot what kind of dog is he? I think she sees the treats and now like that's all she's focused on. Let's see. Okay. Let's scroll up a little bit when I had to walk out for a moment. I like this question. Oh, capture card from Garden to Grow. How do you think I'm going to stream when I don't even know the name of the thing? Capture card. I knew it, just forgot. I don't have a capture card, so like the way I would show off me playing Ruffy in the Riverside would be holding and that kind of thing, and like that kind of does a disservice to the game, and yeah. So maybe I could find a way to chair stream, give us what Nintendo Prime refused to last night. Hey, these chair streams are good stuff. What's Peach's favorite root beer? Barks. I'm told it has bite, but okay. I didn't miss too much. Ali Sala. Do I think we'll have a direct soon? I think July. I wasn't convinced that we were going to have one in June, but I wasn't like totally denying it either because hey Peach, I'm going to take that collar off. You don't need it. I was like, we've been eating so good. April, we got a direct. May, we got a direct. No, March, we got a direct. April, we got a direct. We got a new store that just came out. We got a Donkey Kong expansion that came out. We got an update to a Mario movie, update to the Zelda movie. We had the release of a console. We had a Nintendo Switch 2 round of experiences around the world. We had a Donkey Kong Direct. Like, dude, we got a lot of things. Do we really need... And we got the brand new system that just came out, and so much on the horizon. Do we really need a Nintendo Direct right now? Can we just chill for a little bit? I don't think we needed one in June, but I wasn't omitting it either because history still says it is a popular month for Nintendo to do so. But I'm like, I kind of didn't think it would, even though I thought it would be cool. but if there is, maybe it would be character specific. And it ended up being Donkey Kong. So that's kind of closer in line to what I thought, just because they gotta have something more on DK. Not too much, but what they showed was enough to like. If anybody was on the fence, I saw a lot of people being like blown away enough, which goes into my conversation earlier of like, I think that game's gonna be a lot of people's GOTY nominees, like that. So I think July. Uh, Before Wood said what he said, I thought July is a possibility because it's a little bit further removed, and we do kind of have to have eventually, gosh, release date for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and it would be nice to get some more news on Kirby Air Riders and uh, Age of Imprisonment and stuff like that. But like that a little bit further cemented me into thinking that July is likely going to happen. But I'm still not like 100% because I don't know for sure. So I'll say July. Whew. MEO, yes. Hades 2, yes. You Could Dance If I Want to. I mean, we never know. The Poochie, yes. Yes, Joycey, I gave her another treat. Mr. Black, cute pug. Thank you. Okay, whichever human first befriended a wolf or wild dog was a genius. We go together like PB&J. Yeah, what a great combination. Dogs are awesome, and cats. I love both. Yeah, Nintendo Prime should have Link do tricks on stream. I think that would be fun. You can see her tail. Pokemon fan. Let's see. Entertained. Good. Comfy looking chairs. Yeah, I got this chair several years ago from Costco. Yeah. 10,000 not tall enough to host. True. Issue with Link doing tricks is Link is a massive dog. Yeah, he's a big boy. Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 edition is awesome. Yeah, he would knock things over. Let's see. We got Ruffy comment. You literally tweeted that we could get a Game Focus Direct, which was Donkey Kong Bonanza, and an early July Direct. Coincidentally, J2 Blue. That was a good call. Good call. Giveaway soon. Yes. Okay, soon. Jeez Louise. Time is slipping. I played through Breath of the Wild 6 times around. There's 7, Mr. Black. I'll probably get all the cards with the Zelda notes. That's cool. 10,000 Noodles. The gripe is with Nintendo, they don't like rewarding you for learning a game inside out, be it with a dopamine rush of a trophy. The reward is the experience. Yeah, but no trophy or anything. I thought like a digital room would be cool to have on Nintendo Switch 2. Like, it's a wall, but like with a little poster that you would unlock, a little T-shirt that you would unlock, a little figurine that you would unlock. That would be your digital trophy for how much you got worth out of the game, you know, along the way. A little bit different than how the competition operates. Can Peach be the prize? You want to win, Peach? Peach, you want to be entered in a giveaway? Wait, did somebody drop a membership? Mustache Man, welcome to PGN White Belt. You know what? That gets a treat. Peach, this is from Mustache Man. Sit. Sit. High five. Oh, good girl. Here you go. Here's your treats. Thank you, Mustache Man. Says Peach. Look at this dog. Look at this dog. Look at that face. That's the face of Chunk. That's the face of Chunk. Oh, let me see. Somebody, I have to scroll back. Somebody says that, how old are we today? I'm still 41, crusty head, for 5 more days, then I'll be 42. Somebody said they tweeted Socrates Labs about their color blindness and how the game is nice for them. Something like that. I remember scrolling by it. Let's see. 745 hours Switch 1 now to 750 popping up with Switch 2. The Breath of the Wild. Nice. Let me see. Another trait for Peach. You're right. 2 golden doodles. How's the giveaway going to work? Very soon. I'm not going to get distracted. He's a lab Great Dane mix. Oh, okay, so that's why he's a big boy. A Newfoundland 100-pound baby. That's a big dog. Great Dane. So, okay, Mr. Black. Socrates Labs actually said something to me when I said Ruffy touches my color blindness in a beautiful way. It was cool. That's really cool. Yeah, if you talk to probably Patrick from the team on X or something like that, that's cool. He's really cool. They're nice guys. Nice team. Oh no! Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the chat. You went into the super chat pile. What are you trying to do? Get chunky? Yeah, I'm trying to get chunky. Just let me get chunky. You eat food all the time. Peach, I do not eat food all the time. Yeah, you do. You always talk about exercise, and then you eat chewy cheese dogs. Don't tell them about the chewy cheese dogs. You eat chewy cheese dogs and chewy cheeseburgers. Way to just tell everybody about how I eat stuff. Yeah, you also eat lots of pizza. Lots and lots of pizza. That's because pizza is easily shareable to the whole family. You don't have to tell everybody about my eating. Yeah, well, then just share me the tweets and I won't tell them about how much ice cream you also eat. I do not eat that much ice cream. Yeah, well, you say 1 teaspoon and I see you take out the tablespoon. Okay, Peach, you know what? Quiet. Here, just have another cheat. Jeez Louise. Talking about my eating habits and stuff like that. Peach, you're crazy. Now a couple of treats dropped on the floor, of course, and now that's all she wants. She's got talons, man. Her claws. Okay, I said I wouldn't get distracted. All right, let's see. How am I going to do this? I am going to take this chat, go pop out chat mode, and let's say, how many people are here? What's your odds in winning? Is it 31? Are there 31 people watching right now? Does that sound right? Okay. Hi, Gina, baby. Thank you. I'm glad you like this. Dog, the first 48 gaming. I got to go out. His being is Dexter. I totally believe you, Paul. I know you. Only eat bowls of air and drink distilled water. Thanks for believing me and not Peach. Somebody else pop in you. The first 48 gaming. Pug. Alex, the Silver Designer Boy, 2002 second channel. Hello, how's it hanging? Good, good. Thank you for being here. Okay. Z-Teener, happy birthday in advance. Thank you, appreciate it. Okay. No more distraction. Let's see. What is something that... Oh, Chris Lee, happy birthday to me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. What's something and some way that I'm going to be able to easily scroll and see, and then if you are not someone who has X, how do I give it to you? Like, maybe you don't want to write your email, and obviously I can't just like give you the code, because if I give you the code, oh, you know what? No, that's not gonna work either. We'll figure it out. Let's first find out a winner. Let's find out a winner. $20 eShop giveaway. As celebration of hitting 5,000 members, 5,000 subscribers after 19 years. When you feel like that, you're like, loser. I don't take it like that. All right. Oh, friend code? Friend code? Can we do that? Like if we exchange friend code? No, but you can't like send a message. Discord? Yeah? Well, some people might consider Discord social media, so if they don't have Discord, you know what? Discord should work. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What's an emoji that... Oh, you know what? That's a good one. All right. Well, I can't use one of my emojis because only a few people do it. And that would be kind of messed up if I was like, yeah, drop the emoji if you've for members only, drop the emoji that has the whatchamacallit, the membership, the paid membership Discord. That'd be messed up. I wouldn't do that. This is for everybody. This is for everybody. Everybody's fair game here. trying to look for the emoji. Is it under sports? Ow. Okay. If you are interested in being one of, I guess, 32 or so random people. Yeah, Joycey, so you got the Green Ranger emote. Show off that thing. That alone is worth the $1 a month subscription. That's pretty dope. That's a pretty cool emoji. Drop the following emoji that I'm about to put up if you're interested in participating in this random $20 eShop gift card giveaway. Let's go. Boom. It is a karate gi. Meanwhile, gosh, I gotta give Peach another treat. Now she's not even earning it. She's just clawing up my legs because she's just crazy. She's just crazy. No, Peach, you can't have more snacks. You get what you get. And if people are kind enough to drop a super chat or a gifted sub, then you get more. Well, then how about they just give me more food? Well, you don't want to be greedy, Peach. No. Just, hey, everybody, just drop $1 and I'll get more food so I'll be more chunky, okay? You can't just, that's called e-begging. I don't care. I'm a dog. They'll give me food if I ask. Look at me. Can I have more food? This bozo over here says he'll give me more snacks if you give a super chat or drop a membership, whatever that is, or super chat or gifted dollars or something. I don't understand it. I just want more food so I can get more chunky. Peach, we're not. If they want to, they can. You're not gonna ask them to get you chunkier, okay? I'll tell them about your Cheeto obsession. I'm not obsessed with Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I just like them, okay? Yeah, this dog. Alrighty, folks. Is that enough time for the giveaway? Okay. Let's see. How many people entered? One. No, that's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. She is Chunk. Okay. So I think there's only like a 1 in 15-ish chance. I will give another moment. Not including myself, because I'm the one that dropped that in the first place. Peach, you want to go? Okay, fine, go. She might come back. She might be back. But I think part of it is also the excitement that she has of other people being home and stuff like that, because the family came back after a while. Okay, unless if anybody else. Okay, a couple more people. All right, we'll give it like another minute. Give it another minute. The emoji is like the karate gi that I dropped earlier. Now it's silent. Peach brought all the energy out. Now there's no Peach. Just kidding. I'm still entertained. I'm entertained because you're all here asking good questions, and this has been a lot of fun. Lancer737, thank you for being here, and thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Peach going to eat your Cheetos? Yeah, she is. How can you enter? Drop the karate gi emoji. If you look up a few from you, Gina baby, the Cringe Prophet just dropped one. You know what? She needs help opening the door because she doesn't have opposable thumbs. Don't talk about my opposable thumbs. Okay, well she doesn't like me not talking about her not having opposable thumbs. I still hear you. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Let me open the door. I'll be right back. Then I'll give a last 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna randomize and boom, pick a winner. Okay, Pete. Let's go. Let's get out of here. You go have some fun. now that I come back, I don't have to come back alone. Come back with Ruffy. Ruffy and the Riverside. Super good game. Really cool character. In time, I think he could be, I think he is the coolest new mascot of 2025. But in time, I mean, he could be another Mario, Banjo, Sonic, Croc, Crash, Spyro. I don't see why not. Like, he's a cute character, a cool design. There's a lot of lore, other side characters in that world, a good written narrative about it, cool background. They put a lot of effort into the story. I mean, a lot more story in this game than a lot of other platformers have. And not that a platformer needs a story, but it's fun. Like, you buy into the world and the characters and the gameplay mechanic and all that, and like, he's just cool and cute and fun. So I definitely am rooting for the team to succeed with this game and to have more entries to come from Ruffy. Okay, I think that's it. Now we've got some more people. Tsukino Ame, hi everyone. Oh, I don't want to make anybody disappointed. Okay, I already said like 1 minute and then I said like 30 more seconds. Last time, if you want to be entered, drop that karate gi emoji in the chat like 10,000 Noodles just did. And we're going to do this. Wait, Chris Lanzer, that's new. You just became a white belt? Oh, I didn't see that. First of all, thank you. Secondly, I owe Peach a treat thanks to you. Okay, let me put this in. Ah! Sorry, I just read that real quick. I'm going to have to read some of these later because this is pretty funny. Waddle D Gamer says, your dog Peach got you 30 subs because you're now at 5,030. Peach is chonk like Big Yoshi. Yeah. Well, thanks, Peach. Peach, come here. Want this? Okay, real quick. Last thing. Peach, want this treat? Come here. Get this treat. Get this treat. You got another super chat. Your e-begging worked. I mean, you didn't really beg too much, but still. Oh, shoot. Now that she's back, I gotta... Well, you're not back, are you? Just in case we're moving Ruffy. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. And then I'll go back and read the stuff. All right. Let's randomize. If you put in more than once, it's not going to give more than once. It's on names. I don't know what she's doing. All right. And okay. And okay, we have a winner. I don't know if you have social media or not. Before I say your name, oh, now I want to do some showmanship and see if you can guess the name. Nah, I don't. Maybe another time. Maybe since this is the first giveaway, I'm just gonna say the name. Otherwise, like, this person might also be seen in the following channel. This person's name rhymes with blah blah blah, but like, that'll be a little bit too silly and stuff. Mr. Black, congratulations! You won the $20 eShop gift card giveaway. Mr. Black, are you still in the chat? You did it. You I'm pretty sure you are because I saw your name just a moment up ago. But that was the randomized winner, so you won. I mean, I guess if you could confirm you're still here, that would be cool because then I could say, yeah, it looks like you're here. Yeah. What? Yeah, you won. So, congratulations. Most of the people here I've seen before. There are some new names. So hopefully the new people are like, I signed up for the $20 eShop gift card giveaway. See you later, channel. I'm not subscribed to you anymore. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully you have fun and stick around. Oh no, I gotta stop Peach. She's getting into some junk. Hold on a second. Peach, that's not for you. You're a troublemaker. You're a troublemaker, Peach. Can you get it from her? Peach finds a wrapper. She's like, that's a toy. No, it's not. For Peach, it is. What was I saying? I forgot. I don't know what I was saying now. Wait, Player Essence is here? Hey, sorry I couldn't get here to chat sooner, but happy birthday, Paul. Man, thanks, OJ. Lots of people showing up. Thank you, Player Essence. Welcome to my first live stream? My first birthday live stream? Yeah, I guess it's the first birthday live stream. I don't live stream too often, but it's the first birthday live stream. My birthday is still technically in 5 days, July 7th, but this is a little combination. 5,000 subscriber on YouTube, 5 days away till birthday, and a little gift shop or eShop gift card giveaway. But thanks, OJ. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still going to be around for a while. We've talked a little bit of video games and just a lot of bit of fun from the chat. But so Mr. Black, you did win, so congrats. Thank you for being here again. Oh, that's what I was going to say earlier. Getting distracted. Yeah, I see a lot of familiar names. Some new names. It was open to anybody who dropped the emoji, so it was random. Mr. Black, I do recognize your name. I've seen you in a lot of the shorts, so thank you for being here in general. And to anybody new watching, if you didn't win, and you're like, I really only came here to sign up to be eligible as one of these 35, 40 people who submitted an entry or whatever the number was, hey, I understand. That's part of why sometimes people show up to a channel. But hopefully, if you like the chat, like the energy, like the attitude enough, you stick around and maybe, subscribe for free. No pressure on anything else. And enjoy the martial arts and the video games and the nerd talk and like the cool culture and stuff, you know. But thanks for being here regardless, even if you do leave after today. What else? Oh yeah, Mr. Black, back to you. Are you on X? Message me, DM me, so I can get you that gift card. I have to buy it, to be fair. I haven't purchased it yet, but I will. I'm not like, you liar, you didn't get it. No. I'm gonna go after this stream is done to GameStop.com. I'm going to buy a digital card. I'm gonna copy it, DM you. Do you need to make a social media something? Like, I don't want to trouble you to make one. On Discord, I'm at Paul Gale Network. So if you have Discord, if that's easier, I could do that. X is what I'm on. X is, that's okay. X is what I have the easiest access to, what I use the most often, you know? Well, see, email 10,000 Noodles. Problem with that is he gives his email potentially publicly, and you might not want to do that necessarily. You know what I mean? You have Discord? Good. Okay. Email or Discord message me. Yeah. No, we'll get it. We'll get it. So I'm gonna buy that on GameStop, and I just send you over that way. Let's see. No, I wouldn't put the. Yeah, just. Huh, if there was only a way to communicate on a Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2. 10,000 Noodles, I want his email. Alright, let's see what else we got there. Chris Lee, you subscribed. Thank you. All fans are PGN winners. Thanks, the Cringe Prophet. Just came to help the probabilities for other people. Crazy Scott. Are you giving away Donkey Kong Bonanza? I know Nintendo Prime is. Player Essence, are you still here? I think you are too, aren't you? I think you're both giving away Donkey Kong Bonanza. Will I? Oh, no immediate plan to, but I mean, maybe. This is a lot of fun. I always have fun being in folks like OJ's and Nate's communities. They have great communities while they are live streaming, and I enjoy being on, Mike's podcast every Friday, where you also see Joycey J, who's in this chat right now, talking. But it is a different vibe for sure, sitting here only talking, and gosh, it truly is easy to do because you're just reading comments and like the comments are giving you complete topics. Only thing is so much time spent and such little time actually talking about the video game news of today. But that's also why folks who stream often do so for like 3 hours, because you do have a lot of community engagement, which is building up stuff like this, and also to go over the actual news. So today's more about the community and talking and going over like every single person's pop, trying to hit everything, than the pure news. Waddle Gamer, are you gonna stream Donkey Kong Bonanza whenever you get the game? Kind of like I mentioned earlier, I don't have a capture card, so the stream setup doesn't really quite work unless if I'm holding the Nintendo Switch 2 like this, or positioning myself to be sitting in front of the TV while the camera's like getting the TV and me. So probably not. Maybe some little bit, you know. Cringe Profit, you'll give $100 for that $20 eShop card. That's pretty funny. I think that's it. Oh no. I got Mr. Black thanking people for the wishes. Nice. Tsukino Ame, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Have more birthdays. Joycey, I will. Mr. Black can't get a gifted member, but he could win an eShop code giveaway. Hey, everyone's got to win sometimes in life. Thanks, DJ, for being here. Peach isn't a troublemaker. She's misunderstood. True. Maybe. You were her dad? Yeah. The kiddos earlier. Let's see. Welcome again. Congrats. Good. Lots of congrats in the chat. J Views, thank you for the birthday wishes. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, let me scroll down. Now let's see what I missed while I was scrolling. Whew. Oh, Mr. Black, important question. How do I find my Discord? Let's see. How do I give you my Discord? Let's see. Yeah, giving Discord is kind of a weird. Giving Discord information is kind of weird. Like, what am I? I'm Paul Gale Network on Discord. I know that. Wait, we could do it this way. Mr. Black, are you in Nintendo Prime's community, or Player Essences community. Because if you are in one of their discords, here I'm using a friend's server's Discord to chat link up with you, which is fine. Because there, you could probably go at Paul Gale Network, and it will notify me that, hey, somebody mentioned you, tagged you, and I'll see it. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do that. You're not on that Discord, guys, dang it. We're gonna get away. Don't worry. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. You are on Discord though, right? Hmm. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. Mr. Black, I also see you often enough that it shouldn't be too hard to do this. Thank you for the comment, Tsukino Ame. I appreciate it. Have good energy, give good energy, get good energy. Just search for Paul Gale Network. I didn't see you. Okay. Oh, so we're back to that. We're back to that. What's my name? How do you share your Discord name? It's a weird thing because there used to be some kind of number thing, right? Like your number on Discord is something something. Yeah, it's just Paul Gale Network. Hmm. Username Paul Gale Network. I don't know. I just well, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Let me, in the meantime, let me go ahead and buy that eShop card from GameStop. Let's see. I clicked digital, right? Yeah. Thank you for your order. We've sent a confirmation email. All right, cool. We're good. cool. So now I could go check out my email. Yeah. Let's see. This is probably the least entertaining part of the stream so far because now I'm just typing in some stuff to sign in here and there. No, I don't need this junk. Just get to the code. Code has arrived. Sweet. The code is... After this, we'll go back to having some fun. Okay, looks like I got a new message. Something pending. Well, that's not the person. That's someone else. Okay, well, Mr. Black, I'm on Discord. I'm available here. I could try to find you if you give me your Discord name. Maybe that'll work. But my Discord is up. Okay. I copied the code. I've got it. I'll give it to you. I just bought it from GameStop and I've got it. Let's see. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. 10,000 noodles. This would be even more awkward had I won. But I see you on X. 10,000 noodles. Chris Lee, do you have a favorite cake or ice cream? Oh, gosh, my wife and I had an amazing cake made for our wedding. That thing was terrific. It was 3 different layers, and one of them was like velvet, red velvet, which was really good. There was a like marble, which was amazing, and then there was one other one which was also excellent, but I forgot what that one was called. I might have to ask her. But I guess marble cake is good, red velvet cake is good. Strawberry cheesecake, or any kind of cheesecake. I'm a big fan of cheesecake in general too. Ice cream, like I like chocolate. I like cookies and cream. I'm a big fan of Reese's, so if you give me like Reese's peanut butter flavored ice cream where it's got like Reese's chunks in there with their flavor of peanut butter and chocolate mixed in with like whatever kind of base the ice cream itself is, whether it's chocolate or vanilla, cookies and cream, that's cool. Mm. Oh, what's that green one called? Mint chocolate chip. Mint chocolate chip is good. I guess it doesn't taste any different than green mint or white mint, right? It's just a color change. I don't know. I don't really know off the top of my head, but mint chocolate chip is good, but probably not my favorite. Probably like, yeah, like peanut butter chocolate. Oh, like Snickers as an ice cream, like the Snickers flavored ice cream. When they have the Snickers bar and it's an ice cream bar that is the Snickers ice cream bar. Dang, that thing is so good. Mm. Oh, I'm getting all like watery and stuff like that. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Can I find you? Code man 0943. Send friend request. Send friend request. Does that work? Oh, success. Oh, that's not worked. So codeman0943, Mr. Black, I sent you. Oh, sorry if I said that out loud. Disregard. Disregard. I sent you a friend request. Oh, good. You got it. Haha, Joycey, eating a cake outside my wedding. Oh, you deleted Twitter? 10,000 noodles. Expansion pack, Gina? Expansion pack. Like for new consoles? Oh, it'd be really cool if Sega Dreamcast. I would like Dreamcast to be added. It's not like my favorite console ever. I do like it. I do still have mine. And it is a really good system. Short lived. Way too short lived. But one of the main reasons why I want it added to Nintendo Switch 2 is because I love the thought of having a wireless Sega Dreamcast controller where on the back it says made by Nintendo, like the Sega Genesis controller for Nintendo Switch Online for Nintendo Switch says made by Nintendo on the back. That's just trippy. That's just wild to think of. And the Sega Dreamcast controller doesn't stand the best in terms of like the test of time, right? Uh, for when it came out, it probably could have benefited if it had two analog sticks on it from the start and stuff like that. But anyways, it's a cool controller for its time. And it still feels pretty good to this day. And it would fit in well with like having a Sega Dreamcast as another system to play from that era alongside Nintendo GameCube and Game Boy Advance. Take you back to the year 2000 and stuff. But I don't know. I could see another tier being added. Now I'm kind of surprised because I thought that if Nintendo GameCube gets added, or I should say when it does, it would be a part of another tier. Now it wasn't quite a part of another tier, but it was a part of an exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2 program for expansion pack, But yeah. Okay, Mr. Black. I see your message. You just got my Discord dealio. Can you send me a message real quick before you go? Then I would feel good knowing that like, okay, cool, you got it. If not, that's okay. Now you did connect, so we should be all right. But if you didn't leave yet, you're still there. So let me know, Mr. Black. Okay, good. Yes, sir. Good, good, good. Yeah, because I have the Discord up. Yeah. Oh, good. Got it. Okay. Mr. Black, you got it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Talking to you here and typing to you here. You're welcome. Cool. You're welcome. Thank you for being a part of the channel. All right. Enjoy that gift card. Ruffy the Riverside, Ghost Song, Hades. If you don't have one of those three games, they're really good. Well, good. I'm glad. Good, good. I'm happy. Um, Pokemon Fan 33. I'm not talking on Nintendo Prime's podcast tonight, but I will be like in the chat and stuff like that. Okay, should we talk some gaming news? Let's see. Gosh, the chat was going wild. I'm not even sure how many people we hit at one time, but there were a lot of people. A lot of people hit really hard coming off the top. So that was pretty cool. I mean, it is great seeing y'all here. I appreciate it. Paint fat purple. Thank you. Joycey with a question. Let's go. Yeah, we could either do some video game related questions or I could talk some video game topics that I had in mind today, which now we've hit an hour 50 minutes and I didn't even cover the topics really. I don't mind. I don't mind just talking. That's fun. But you know, like OJ, you're still here? Player Essence? See, like the way OJ operates his stream. By the way, you should, if you're watching this right now and you are not already a fan of Player Essence, OJ, you should already be a follower on his channel. OJ is good company. OJ is a good guy. Same thing with Nate. Nintendo Prime, if you're not already a fan, a follower, go subscribe. Have Nintendo Prime, have Player Essence already in your selection of who to watch, who to stream. These two. So they operate kind of comparable. You know, you start off the stream, you talk to the fans, you have a good community, both of you do. You appreciate folks, you read out names, you highlight people, you talk about some of the comments and stuff like that. Then you slowly get into a topic. As super chats come in, you read those live. You operate with music, licensed or just video games. You go into the topic. Someone has something. Boom, 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 and it's a nice, smooth show. OJ, Nate, that you both do. And you're able to get a lot done. You're able to actually talk about the topics that you want to talk about, and spin off this way, that way, into whatever people are super chatting, and then sometimes just whatever people are also tagging you. For me here, I've been reading every single person's. Then again, having 45 people or so maybe at once in here is a lot less than you guys having like 200, 350 people in this. So, you can't just scroll through and read. But no, you guys operate a very good type of live stream. Okay, but let's get into we'll see, we'll see. We're almost at the 2 hour mark. I was only gonna go for 2 hours, but we might go a little bit longer. Now I see, why like OJ and Nate have these 3 hour streams because You got to have enough time to do a lot of entertainment. Joyce J. Do we have actual Switch 2 up-to-date sales? I saw earlier the 5 million wasn't accurate. Thoughts? We don't have official numbers just yet. Tomorrow I will be able to provide a closer number that I either think it is. With a little bit of luck, I might find some information on what it is. The latter happens less often because I don't pry, I don't ask typically regularly for, hey, what's this, for the people that I know who do know, because I'm not friends with various people in the industry only because they know information and I want them to give it. If they offer to give it, I'll accept. Sometimes I'll ask, and that's perceived to be okay. It is okay. You know, it's mutual. But like just asking, not too often will I just ask. But sometimes it is nice. Sometimes it is nice to have an exclusive, like the close to 3 million in a day that was just given. But yeah, I've seen different reports. You know, my own estimation several months ago was around 6.5 million in the first month. Here we have the 5th to the 30th, so we've got 25 days. Not quite a full month, but if it ended up being 6.5 million or a little bit under because we didn't have like 31 days, we had 25 days, so proportionately take away from the 6.5, whatever the proper amount would be, I'd be like, well, there you go. That's the estimation part of me being pretty on top. Now that we know about that 3.5 million in the first 4 days, which bounces off well of my close to 3 million in the first 24 hours, which wasn't even a number of 3 million. It was close to that 1.5 billion dollars, and that close to could have been 1.35 billion. And then if it's that, it could mean 2.6 million or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's ways you could extrapolate what did that mean. But anyhow, it looks like it's on path to having cleared over 5. Could it be in that closer to the 6.5 range? I'd be very happy. I saw one number out there that it was at 7.8 already. That would be terrific. Now, when I did speak to a few months ago some reps from some different retail chains that said expect it to be a bigger launch than what we even thought was going to be. That told me expect, well, something bigger at the initial launch of day 1, opening weekend, but what it looks like those couple of weeks could be to be even bigger. Could that 8 million be a reality? Ooh, it could be, but I think that's too much. So this 7.8 thing that I've been seeing around, I think it's too much. Rico Lee, thank you for the happy birthday. I'm doing well. Let's see. Any other questions? Do I think Donkey Kong Bonanza will get a demo? It's so good that it doesn't need a demo, because I think just watching the trailers shows the accuracy of what the game truly is, so you're not like, wow, the trailer showed the best part and the game is junk. Like, no, the game is as good as the trailer is. You know, like sometimes you watch a movie trailer and you're like, wow, they showed the best parts. I hope the rest of the movie is good. No, that was it. Like, that's all the film had was the cool parts of the trailer, nothing in it. That's not Donkey Kong Bonanza's case. However, it's also so good that, hey, might as well let people experience that goodness to then boost up the talking factor that much more. Not necessary, but the confidence is there that they could definitely do it. It just takes time to make a demo. It takes money. Could they just so easily drop the demo that they have at like the Best Buy, Walmart, for instance, Target? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if they will. could. Likewise, how about, nah, see, that's too early of a build. The one that I played originally at the Nintendo Switch 2 experience, too early of a build. It wasn't even poly on the shoulder at the time. Let's see what else. Have I played Xenoblade Chronicles X? Yes, I have. Tsukino Ame. I love the game. 52 hours in and only on chapter 5. I love Mecha. Yeah. I like Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm glad that it got ported finally to Nintendo Switch because it's just nice to have all of the Xenoblade Chronicles games on one platform, and it really gets a chance to shine greater on Nintendo Switch because of such a bigger install base. So, yeah, I'm glad you like it. When I was playing Xenoblade Chronicles X for the first time on Wii U, I made my first mech look like Optimus Prime. That was the color scheme. He was blue and red. So that was pretty fun. Oh, let's see. I think that's it. Scrolling up. Oh yeah, see, I didn't even watch that 10,000 Noodles. The Bandai Namco showcase today. Not that good? Yeah, I didn't see it. Okay, if there are no questions right now, we'll get to one of my topics today. First, let's get the bad one out of the way. Perfect Dark, canceled. What the heck? Freaking June 2020. They finally showed it off. I put up my reaction video even up today from when I watched it then. And I remembered like watching this trailer. I think it was at Summer Game Fest, or was it not Summer Game Fest? I don't know, probably. Watched this trailer, didn't know what it was yet. Seeing this futuristic thing, sci-fi thing. As soon as I saw this laptop gun thrown onto the wall, I was like, oh, this is Perfect Dark. This is Perfect Dark. It's coming up. I'm like, Data 9 logo, the Carrington Institute, da da da, Joanna Dark, it's Perfect Dark. Like, I knew it. I was so hyped. Then they had the initiative, Crystal Dynamics working on it. Then they had a new trailer. I'm like, new trailer's pretty cool. It's not as fast as I want it to be. Like, I'd prefer more corridor shooter. But it looked cool. And here it's been another year and just canceled. What a waste. Now you can say, well, wait a minute. Metroid Prime was canceled. Metroid Prime 4 was canceled. Dude, Metroid Prime 4 was rebooted. Development for that game probably began around March of 2017. Probably got canceled after a year and a half. Call it October of 2018. Probably started up development again around November 2018. Got publicly announced that it was canceled and being rebooted, given to Retro Studios in January of 2019. So it means that a year and a half is waste, but we're starting now. And now it's in good hands. And this is such a weird, different journey where it's like, in some ways, being led along longer. Because, I mean, you could say that Metroid Prime 4 had a longer window of time in which we saw nothing. That's true. From E3 at June of 2017 until June of last year, 2024, 7 years went by without seeing anything in the game. So in that regard, Nintendo did it worse in such a long time without seeing the game, whereas Xbox at least showed it and then showed it again a few 3-4 years later, but then cancel it after that time. I think it stings worse because Metroid, we always knew this is a big project. It's just taking time. It's taking time. It's under Retro Studios. It was always in their forecast. It's always in their TBA. It just took time. And then the thing looks gorgeous. Here, you get it 4 years later, nothing, boom, cancel. Like, what a show. Let's make it a positive thing, though. Jabbo Thunder, welcome to PGN White Belt. Ah, yes. Peach is not here anymore. Jabbo Thunder, thank you. I appreciate it. What I've been doing this afternoon is, so I had my dog here with me. And I was like, you know what? Anytime I had treats here for her, just to keep her like cool and calm and stuff like that. And she had her toys. Anytime that someone gave a super chat or a gifted membership or joined or became a member yourself or whatever, I gave Peach some treats. So I'll give some treats later on, but it was just kind of funny because I was like, this is from Nintendo Prime, this is from Joycey J. So Jabba Thunder, thank you. I appreciate the membership. I will give Peach some of these treats on your behalf later on. But yeah, the Perfect Dark thing. Why was it canceled? I don't know. Rare is wasted on Xbox? Yeah, it unfortunately is. Gosh. And the future is uncertain because, like, Microsoft owns so many IP. If they wanted to fulfill their obligation with Call of Duty and whatever things they have to do with Activision for the time they have to, but then come back and after making so many people a fan of Minecraft, so many people a fan of Tony Hawk Revival, after making so many people a fan of Doom and a new Crash game and a new Spyro game, and of having this widespread culture of all of their IP of Indiana Jones and Fable and Avowed and Perfect Dark and Conquer and everything, Sea of Thieves and all these different platforms after a generation or two, come back and be like, starting now in 2032 for the next Xbox machine. Everything under the Xbox name is now exclusive on our platform. You want the next Tony Hawk? You want the next Minecraft? You want the next Call of Duty, Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot, Perfect Dark, Halo, Doom, Wolfenstein, Elder Scrolls, everything? It's only on Xbox. So you had to deal with our Trojan horse plan of getting as many people across Nintendo, PlayStation, and Steam over these 7, 8, 9 years, make them all fans of our product, and then now say, hey, thanks, but going forward, it's only going to be on Xbox. That would be a master plan. Would it be favored by everybody? Oh no, there would be a lot of people like, what? I bought my next PlayStation, I bought my next Nintendo system with the expectancy that I would be able to play Minecraft 3 on it, Minecraft 2, whatever the next thing is, you know, Call of Duty, Warzone, blah, the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 and 6. You mean to tell me that now nothing? I have to buy an Xbox? Well, yeah, but do you like it enough? Here's our rollout, here's our plan. They could do so much more. I think it makes more sense now that Xbox just really commits to third-party route. Because I don't even know if there's an advantage anymore in them having their own designated console next generation. If they are sticking to this, we're making first-party games and we're putting them everywhere. Not even timed exclusive, or maybe timed exclusive by a few months. I don't know. Why do you need to buy an Xbox anymore? It's not going to be the most powerful by enough to make most people care enough to buy it. It's going to be within a margin of proximity in terms of overall power and capability to PlayStation 6. It's going to be X amount more powerful than Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo Switch 2 Plus if that comes out. But as you can see right now, people are comfortable enough with Nintendo Switch 2 and how it operates and handles visuals, fidelity, load times, etc., to PS5 and Xbox Series, that people are fine with that. Even if the next Xbox is significantly more powerful than PlayStation 6, I don't think that's going to be enough for people to be like, yeah, I'm definitely buying an Xbox where there are no exclusives when I could just buy a PS6 to play Sony's exclusives and Microsoft's third-party stuff, or be happy with my Nintendo Switch 2 where I get all of Nintendo's exclusives, which they have the most impactful power players in the game, and most of the third parties, and most of Xbox's stuff. Why buy the Xbox? Back in the day, you bought a system for exclusives. Exclusives matter. Okay, Xbox is the only place where you could get Game Pass, but that's not the case either. You get Game Pass on your PC, and there's plenty of portable PCs and phones and like different alternatives. I mean, as they say with their branding, Xbox is everything. This is an Xbox. This is an Xbox. This is an Xbox. That's good. That's good. Microsoft is in position to being the most powerful third-party platform company ever. But a plastic machine maker, I don't think they need to be one anymore. Because all of the research and development, that R&D budget that it's going to take, now Microsoft has got trillions of dollars, like they care about wasting a couple hundred million. But no company wants to lose money, even if you are worth hundreds of billions or whatever, right? But save your money. Don't invest in making a brand new next generation Xbox, Xbox 5, or even if you wanted to call it Xbox 6 and just count the Series S and X as a 4 and 5 retroactively, do that so that you could then be up to parity in terms of numbers against PlayStation 6, because that was a whole thing back in the Xbox 360 days, why they didn't call it Xbox 2. But Xbox 6, Xbox Next, whatever, like, instead of making that, just make a consistent rollout of games from your high-profile stable of rich IP, because you have purchased a lot and you're not doing a lot with it. And then, yeah, have some exclusives. Like, you could be like, you know what? We're teaming up with Nintendo. Kind of like Tecmo Koei teams up with Nintendo to make a Zelda game with them, right? Age of Imprisonment. Microsoft, Xbox brand, we're teaming up with Nintendo to have Nintendo do Banjo-Kazooie, or some of our team members up in Redmond, Washington, going to work with some of the Redmond, Washington Nintendo folks and some of the Japan folks, and boom, 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 and we're just going to make this beautiful new Banjo game. Cool. Microsoft and Sony, hey, you want the next Halo game? Cool. Sony Santa Monica Studios, yeah, you're done with God of War. How would you like to try out making the next Halo? Cool, that's exclusive. The next Doom, Bethesda, yep, that's going on Nintendo and Sony and Steam Deck. Okay, the next Gears of War, yep, that's Sony and Nintendo and Steam Deck. And just sell to the masses all of your IP. You get something that looks attractive. Oh, we think that this could work really well as an exclusive over here or timed exclusive there. You can do those things. But the need anymore? Ah, Mr. Black, code redeemed, chat. Hades or Ruffian on the Riverside? Ooh, I'm gonna let people talk to you. That's a good question. That's a good question. Hi, Peach. You're back. Oh, Peach is back. Hold on. I owe Peach some treats, don't I? Peach, come here. Want treats? Want treats? Come here. Come here, Peach. Come here. You get treats. You get treats for the super chat. Remember? I told you the super chat or the gifted membership gets it. Peach, high five. Oh, yeah. She's like, just give me the treats right now. Thanks, Bozo, for giving me the food. You're welcome. I'm not a bozo. Yeah, you are. Just give me more. No. You get more food later on. Gosh, you can't call me a bozo after I gave her treats. Can you believe that? Man. Anyways, like I was saying, leverage your amazing third-party ownership that you now have and just completely stick to that. Make toys, make figurines, make amiibo of your characters that supports Nintendo, make t-shirts, make movies. Team up with Sony, team up with Universal, do all that stuff, make games. Make Xbox controllers as a third party. Like, hey, Nintendo's making their Nintendo Switch Pro Controller 2, their Joy-Con 2. Sony's got their DualSense 2, whatever, eventually future. Here's the Xbox controller that you could play on these systems. Here's the, y'all know about the Amazon Fire TV stick teamed up with Xbox that you could stick it on the side of your TV. Came with an Xbox controller, and you could just stream Xbox Game Pass to your TV like that. Like, do that. But I don't think you need to make a console anymore. If there's not going to be anything exclusive, why? The best place to play it, even if it is within a little bit of a margin of power. Yeah. So my Perfect Dark talk that we finally got to was kind of a segue into a greater thing of like, Xbox, what you doing? I thought Xbox Series was going to change things around for Microsoft a little bit. I didn't think that they're going to get first place. I didn't think they're going to get second place. I still thought that for this generation, it was going to go Nintendo, Sony, Xbox. Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series. But I didn't think that Xbox Series was going to do worse than Xbox One. I thought it was going to change things around. Now, the generation isn't over yet, but it is almost 5 years old. In 4 years, the PlayStation 5 Xbox Series portion of this generation will be 5 years old. The gen is already 8+ years old because the generation started with Nintendo Switch. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It started with Nintendo Switch, okay? It's just different timing, and that's fine. There was also a gap between Dreamcast 1998 in Japan and Xbox 2001. So there can be 3 years apart between the beginning of a generation and when another system comes out a few years later. So what, Nintendo Switch happened to come out 3.5 years before PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. They're part of the same gen. Anyways, that's that. I don't think Xbox needs to or should. Now this does put an interesting thing because then you've got back to a 2 hardware race. Mostly. I mean, yeah, mostly. Like back in the day it was pretty much Nintendo and Sega. Atari was like, you know, you had like TurboGrafx 16 and stuff like that. But it was like Nintendo and Sega. Then it was like Nintendo, Sony, Sega. It had a trio. Then Sega went out, but Microsoft came right in. So for a long time now, it was Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony. I think Microsoft could go out, probably, and then it's back to Nintendo, Sony, with, you have Steam, you have some ROG Ally, you have a couple of other those kind of partners and competitors, I should say. And yeah, the industry hasn't had like just a solid 2 for quite a while. 1993, the last time we've had 2 big ones only, because as soon as 1995 hit, well, 1994, Dreamcast, Saturn 95, PlayStation 96, and 64. Yes, like 1993 might have been the last time we had 2 big players only on the market. Let me see if we get some chat, because I got some other things to talk about. But what else we got? Mr. Black, you got Ruffy. We got one for Ruffy that touches my color blindness, and 2 for Hades. Oh, that's what you're doing in the chat, which I'm kind of leaning towards. That's how many votes you got. 1 person for Ruffy, 2 for Hades, which I'm leaning towards because I haven't played either one, but Hades already has a sequel coming. All right, let me give you my little impression. Hades is so freaking good that it won my Game of the Year in 2020. That's saying a lot. 2020 had Ghost of Tsushima, which was fantastic. The Last of Us 2, which was great. Final Fantasy Remake, which was amazing. Spider-Man Miles Morales, which was terrific. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which was excellent. Those are the top 5 that are coming to my head right now. And Hades. Now, I loved Ghost of Tsushima. I loved Spider-Man Miles Morales. I loved Final Fantasy VII Remake. I really liked The Last of Us 2. I loved Age of Calamity enough that with its DLC that came out later, I consider potentially retroactively making it my game of the year. But at the time, Hades blew me away, and I loved it so much, and it was so different than anything I played, and I was so impressed with its story and the voice acting and the constant flow and the gameplay mechanics, the smoothness. Just, I liked it so much. I can't speak well enough about Hades. That Hades was a 10 out of 10. It got my game of the year. I was like, gosh damn. Now, Hades 2 is going to be a console timed exclusive for Nintendo Switch 2, which is really cool. But I would say don't let the fact that a sequel is coming prevent you from playing the first, because if anything, I think it might get you more hyped up for the second, because you're like, whoa, now I'm really excited to play the new mechanics of 2 and continue on with a new character and stuff like that. That's my impression on Hades. Ruffy, I'm not into as far along as Hades, because Hades, I beat the heck out of that game. Uh, Ruffy, I haven't beaten yet, and I've therefore put in less hours, but I have been really enjoying Ruffy. So far, the gameplay mechanics are so fun, and I also really like 3D platformers, so I'm already a little bit biased towards liking the nature of the game, because I like running around with a 3D camera angle behind me, jumping on top of things and having some kind of pshoo, pshoo that I could shoot outright, whether it's like a sword beam or a hat that I could throw. I like that kind of stuff. Ruffy's cool. He's cute. I like the music. The music, I have a feeling with Ruffy, is going to stay with me for a while. It doesn't have the voice acting that Hades does, but it has the kind of voice caricature sound that you're used to hearing from like a Mario or a banjo, maybe not like as long into the characters as that, but still really cool. Like Ruffy is great. No complaints so far. Plenty of surprises. Really good story too. I can't I can't pick right now. I'm gonna let the chat decide. But one I love so much that it won GOTY. One early on is really strong that I have a lot of respect for. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if that helps. Um, Let me see. What else is there? What else is there? Because I am trying to, before moving on to another topic, also because I'm over the time that I was originally planning, but that's not my biggest concern right now because I'm having a lot of fun talking. Red Dragon 72Q, been loving the countdowns. Your DK shorts are interesting. That they are all exercises at the time. Yeah. Like that was the theme, was that this we didn't even get into that topic. That topic was like countdown related. What was I gonna do next? Um, the Donkey Kong shorts, the theme was gonna be exercise based, exercise and or like gorilla based. So originally it was gonna be like pure workout things, but I was like, nobody's just gonna want to see me doing abs and push-ups and squats and jumping jacks the whole time. Let me do a little bit of what can you do exercise in nature. Okay, let me climb up a tree. Let me stand in between two trees. All right. Let me roll around in the grass. Let me okay, go to a gym environment with some brick that looks maybe like, oh, maybe that could be a little bit DK like, with some pipes and stuff, and do some flips or dips, uh, hang from a tree upside down. Right? So I kept it like that. Mm. It's been fun. Thanks. I'm glad that you've been enjoying it. Uh, Tsukino Ame, trying to get into Zelda. You like Echoes of Wisdom, but Breath of the Wild is too hard for you? I'd say take your time with it. Don't, if you have any amiibo, don't feel ashamed of using any amiibo. Use those amiibo, scan those 5 a day, give yourself some early bonuses for health, for weapons, whatever, just go for it. If you have any amiibo, go ahead and use them because Breath of the Wild is amazing. It might take a little bit of time, especially if you're not used to that type of game, but I'd say it's worth sticking around for. It is my favorite game of all time. 10,000 Noodles, you wish you'd try Hades? Well, try it now. It's not too late. Let's see. Let's see. Gina Baby, I answered that one. If I think there'll be a Nintendo Direct, I think there's going to be one in July. Oh, then now we got some. Yeah, Fable. Fable would fit well on Nintendo Switch too. I agree. Boom Mini, thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying the live streams. Mr. Black, you didn't give me a vote either. They're both good. Oh, so you want me to put a vote in the chat? Let me see if I could do that. I'm sure I can. I mean, of course I can. How? That is the question. Okay, a poll. Woo. Let's see. Type. Okay. What should Mr. Black use his $20 eShop gift card on? Hades or Ruffy and the Riverside? Start poll. Boom. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, J Views? Hades is on a massive sale right now, under $9. Oh man, for less than $9, fudge. Oh, you're getting such a good game for how much is less than $9? Is it $8.99? Can you confirm that? I don't have my Nintendo Switch with me or my Nintendo Switch 2 with me. Dude, if it's under 9, as in like $8.99, call it $9. Well, you go. I mean, there you go. I mean, I guess you go with the game that's $9 because then you have 11 left, and with those 11 left, maybe you have a couple of gold points that you could redeem, like $4 worth or something. And if you do, there's your 11 plus 4. You've got 15. Then you're only $5 away from Ruffy. And if you were like, you know what? Yeah, $5 of my own money. Let me throw it in there. Then you could get both. Maybe in a couple of weeks or something like that. $8.74. Holy cow. I mean, I would say get both. I'd say both are definitely worth it. But at $8.74, yeah, you would have $11.26 left over. That's not bad. Whereas if you get Ruffy now for 20, does that sale for Hades go back from $8.74 and bounce up to 20? It's the older game, so it's more obvious why it's on sale now, whereas Ruffy is not going to go on sale anytime soon. And it's absolutely worth $20, by the way. Like, you're getting probably a $60 worth of value, good quality 15, 20 hour platformer for $20. I'm saying 15, 20 hours. I don't actually know how long. I'm probably like 10 hours in. Then again, I also take my time because I'm also playing the game and enjoying having my kids watch with me, play with me, and stuff like that. The chat's voting both with Ruffy in the lead now. It was Hades in the lead, and now it's Ruffy in the lead. Yeah. Hmm. 2 games for under 30. Yeah. Now, Mr. Black, let me ask you this. Oh my gosh, it's close. It was 55-45. Now it's 58-42. A little bit further away. Will you abide by the poll, or are you just using this as a guide? Because if you abide by the poll, ooh, you got it. You gotta go. You gotta go for it. You tell me how many more minutes you need. I will end the poll. It's been 3 minutes. It's been 4 minutes. We could make it 7? 7 minutes? Does that sound fair? We'll stop the poll at 7 minutes. And how about at 7 minutes you commit to whatever the chat voted for? Does that sound cool? No pressure, obviously. You can do whatever you want, but like that just makes it kind of fun. Like, if you're down with that, that means you've got 3 more minutes worth of people voting. I will abide by the poll, and y'all will see videos. How will we see videos if you don't have social media? Well, YouTube. YouTube used to have a messenger ability. Remember, I used to get messages on YouTube. Yeah. Cool. Well, so my next topic was, I mentioned it for a brief moment. Countdown. As the countdown guy, it's kind of become, some of you watching probably found me thanks to the countdowns. I mean, I put them on X, YouTube here, obviously, Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, TikTok, YouTube, of course. Like, they're pretty much everywhere. Some of these shorts have got like 48,000 views, 36,000, 24,000, 19,000, 18, 17, 16, 15, 12s, like quite a few dozens of hundreds of thousands of views overall, just single video uploads, depending on the platform and stuff like that. So overall, when I said like a couple of weeks ago, I guess, that like, I've been having fun doing them, and thanks to the hundreds of thousands, if not low millions maybe, that have seen it across like everything, including Nintendo Prime, who has hosted them on his channel. I'd like to continue to do more. Metroid is a good possibility. Pokemon's a good possibility. Ghost of Yote is also a cool one. A future hardware launch, but that's longer, down the road. Fighting games in particular are good possibilities, be it, another Injustice, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Virtua Fighter, Tekken, Smash Brothers, like any kind of fighting game is a good possibility. I have ideas for Call of Duty. I have different ideas for different games and for different genres. So, kind of depends on how many days do we have. What is the game? What is the genre? What time of year it is? If a company wants me to do a countdown, like wants to officially have it a part of their uh, media build up to a game. I'll do that, or not even just a game necessarily. Like if it's movie wise, I'm not going to start it now, but I would have loved to do a countdown series for the Superman film coming up in July 11th. I love Superman, favorite character all time. You know, I would have done a countdown for that gladly. Uh, but yeah, I'm up to some cool stuff. All right, since the 7 minute mark passed on the poll, I say 7 because 7's my number, born on July 7th. We're just gonna wait till 2. We'll wait till 10, so 2 more minutes, okay? 2 more minutes, I'm gonna end that poll. Let's see, I've got some questions. Got some question from Boo Mini. What Zelda game do you think will be coming out after Age of Imprisonment? It's a little bit wishful thinking, but there is some possibility in it too. I don't want to be disappointed, and I won't be, but I'm going big with this. I think I'm gonna go with The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, November 2026. I think that for The Legend of Zelda's 40th anniversary, they're gonna do it. That's the guess. Because also November 2026 will only be 5 months away from the Legend of Zelda movie, and I think a game of that big of a scope, that grand, will have this carry through from when it comes out into the holidays, into the early spring. It'll be honestly a combination of what Ocarina of Time was back then being groundbreaking and what Breath of the Wild was several years ago being groundbreaking in this new, oh my gosh, Nintendo pushed the envelope so hard in what an action adventure RPG game could be. That's the wishful thinking part. The timing is slightly less wishful thinking because the timing, I think, we're stopping the poll. 11 minutes. I missed it by 1 minute. Ending. Boom. 17 votes. 58% went Ruffy. 41% went Hades. There's your winner. Congratulations, Ruffy. You won the poll. Rascal Gaming, hey buddy. Not having good internet right now, but I want to wish you a happy birthday, and I didn't realize. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I guess your message got cut off. Oh, you didn't realize it was the birthday. That's cool. Oh, no, that's cool. Thank you. I think the less wishful thinking is that something Zelda will happen in 2026. You know what I mean? Like for the 40th anniversary. Like that's significant enough. Got Zelda movie about to come out. Makes sense to that November have a game. Now I think another possibility is maybe a remake or a significant remaster of Twilight Princess. That would be nice. Again, little bit of wishful thinking territory, but also not so much because more time has passed between the Wii U Twilight Princess and now than the original GameCube / Wii release of Twilight Princess and the Wii U one. Like, this is how much time happened there. This is how much time has happened now. So, I think Twilight Princess stands a chance at getting not just a port, but something more significant. Because if that came out now, if just the Wii U one came out now, it'd be like a little bit too insignificant, Like more time has passed. Just 1080p with those old textures and slightly improved models here and there, not enough. For some people, it would be. But Zelda also is stronger. It also holds more weight. You have to bring it up to a greater scale. You would have to do more, I think, if you wanted it to be more impactful. So you're going to put in some more money, and you're going to get this much equivalent more of sales for that one. So we're going to go with Twilight Princess as my second guess for 2026 November. But the first one, I'm just going to go Ocarina of Time. Now, I think 2028 fits the aura better of Ocarina of Time 30th anniversary. But what would you rather celebrate? The 30th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in 1998, coming out now, the new game in 2028, or the 40th anniversary of the Legend of Zelda series, celebrating such a big achievement by one of the most heralded games of all time in such prestige, Ocarina of Time, as that celebratory game in November of 2026. Even if it's only the game's 38th anniversary, it's the 40th anniversary of the series. I think that one's going to win. I think 40th anniversary of the series beats 2 years later having it be the 30th anniversary of the Zelda game itself in Ocarina, you know. Then again, heck, I thought when I made the Zelda pool for the 25th anniversary of the Zelda series that would have been a nice, or sorry, the Zelda pool for the 25th anniversary of Ocarina of Time, that would have been good for the game, you know, and like here we just keep getting later and later. Nintendo doesn't, not that they don't care, but they don't care as much as we necessarily do about specific accolades like this has hit 25, this has hit 30, this one right here is at 35. Should we do anything? Oh, cool, congrats. Oh, yeah. Not as much as I think they probably should, because they could dive a little bit more into people's nostalgia and love of their beautiful IP and do more with it and sell more. 10,000 Noodles, do they care about anniversaries? That's what I was just talking about. Like, they kind of do and kind of don't. They'll have a 25th anniversary of this and a Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary collection, 3D All Stars here, and Zelda overall 25th anniversary concerts around the world and stuff. But Symphony, but not so much in that game re-release necessarily. Here's Metroid's moment, here's Donkey Kong's moment. Although you could say that Donkey Kong is getting his limelight now, but that's not tied to an anniversary necessarily. J Biggs, Mr. NY for life. Thank you for the happy birthday. Okay. So, we went over in this 2-hour, almost 45-minute stream a lot of talk. I think I went through and covered almost every single, if not every single question, almost every single line written, every super chat, big thank you, every sub and gifted sub, big thank you. I don't know what my subscriber count is, but earlier it was said that like 30 more people joined in thanks to Peach being here. We had Peach as a special guest, and we have 83 people watching now? Oh no, we have 24 people watching now, but 83 likes throughout the night. That's really awesome. I don't know how many people in total tuned up at any one point or another, but I could probably find out. I wonder, can I find out? I'm kind of curious. We fed Peach. We gave the good girl some snacks. She liked the snacks. She appreciated it. We had Ruffy as a guest. We had a poll going on. We had a $20 eShop giveaway. We had a winner of that giveaway. That winner got the game through Discord. 10,023 watching right now. Woo! You're 10,000 of them alone. Let's see. Wait, that's that. Can I watch? Can I check out live? I don't think I could. I don't think I could find out the. I don't think I could find out like the live how many concurrent viewers. I'm not sure, but I do see 5,035 subscribers, which means that it wasn't at 5,000 even today. It was like at 5,009 or 11 or something like that. So there are a good like 26, 24 minimum maybe subscribers today. So that's really cool. So thank you for being here. What else did we do? We talked about Perfect Dark. What a shame. We talked about Microsoft, Xbox. What are they doing? And we talked about a countdown guy business. Like, what am I going to do next? And speaking of countdown guy and what am I going to do next, I am going to film in a little bit tomorrow's video. So I usually film a day in advance, like the night of or morning of or something like that. Usually. In today's case, that is what I'm doing. I'm filming. Oh shoot, do I have to do? I could do that one tomorrow. I'll probably film. Well, I have to film tomorrow's July 3rd one tonight, and I could film the 4th of July one now also, but I'll probably wait till tomorrow to film the one that's going to air on July 4th. Yes, Joycey, there will be a countdown to the Zelda movie, but not all like 600 something days left. No, it'll happen closer. I'll probably put like periodic drops here and there. But yeah. The last thing I wanted to talk about, a little bit, not to say general topic, but in general, I want to say, what are my thoughts on Nintendo Switch 2? Oh, because we also went into sales, and then actually we stemmed off and went into some life advice and gaming talk and a little bit of sales. Like, okay, so we had like quite a good discussion. Like, this was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, Tall Show. Welcome, Tall Show. Congrats on the 5K. Thanks a lot. Last topic, kind of in general. What are my feelings overall on Nintendo Switch 2? Happy early birthday from Joycey. Once again, thank you. When is my birthday? It's on Monday. Yeah, Monday. The 7th is Monday. Yeah, so I will see you on the 4th. Oh, shoot. The 4th is... Oh, is there going to be a podcast on the 4th? There's a possibility I'm not on the podcast on the 4th because it's 4th of July and it's a holiday and my kids and wife and me and fireworks and stuff. And first of all, I don't know if there's going to be podcast Friday. If there is, I might be on it for a little bit. If there is. If there's not, then I guess that was the decision, but we'll see. Thank you, Pokemon Fan 33. I just might do more of these streams. This was a lot of fun. And Lionstar, good evening. Okay, what was I going to say? Nintendo Switch 2. Overall, right now, very satisfied with the system. I've been playing it a lot, and some of the hubbub that I'm hearing online, not to diminish folks that are sensitive to ghosting or aren't experiencing the brightest of brights and the darkest of darks and the HDR to the full extent on the system this way, that way, or, gosh, what are some of the little complaints about? I don't know, some of this nitpicking stuff. If that really bothers you, if you are very sensitive to some of these issues, hey, that's okay. I'm not going to tell you, don't be sensitive to uh, this stuttering ghosting effect. No, maybe your Nintendo Switch 2 has that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any issues. My Joy-Cons are snapping in beautifully and they're coming off just fine. My screen protector went on just fine. My Nintendo Switch 2 in portable mode, depending on the games, can get around 4.5 hours of play, operating between Street Fighter 6 and Fast Fusion and Welcome Tour and Mario Kart World and Tetris 99 and Fast Fusion, Split Fiction, like these several games that I've been playing, mostly Nintendo Switch 2 games, but a couple of Nintendo Switch games thrown in there, still able to get 4.5 hours of play. Now, if I'm playing just one game, like Fortnite, for instance, uh, you're using your brightness, you're using your microphone, you're using your sound, you're using your tetheredness to Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's getting a couple of hours. I'm also mostly a TV docked player. Throughout the Nintendo Switch generation, I was more docked than portable, but I still had a fair amount of portable use. Like, it probably ended up being 60-40 split, maybe, or maybe something like, what would be another way to do it? Like a 55-40 5 split. If you want to give 5 to tabletop mode, maybe that's a little bit higher than tabletop mode actually deserves. And I love tabletop mode. I think the concept of tabletop mode is incredible, and I have used it on a few good occasions. But the thing is, without being a person that transports via long commute bus or train or plane, I haven't had the need to. But a few choice times, more than a few, but still not that many individual times that I like have to do it. But actually, like thinking back, like there were a decent amount. So probably not that 5%. Probably in reality closer to like 2%, with the other bulk of it being TV, and still a good chunk being portable. And my Nintendo Switch battery still works. I can still get a couple of hours play from the original. The OLED model, that's a beast of a battery, complemented by an OLED screen that takes up less battery power, which is why the OLED model is better on battery than like even the base Nintendo Switch, improved battery. It's just very impressive, better than the Lite even in terms of battery. But yeah, I'm not having a ghosting effect on my Nintendo Switch 2. There are no issues with my system overheating or only getting an hour and 35 minutes of gameplay time. I'm not getting kicked off live gameplay sessions. It's as good of a Wi-Fi connection. I'm not playing with a Ethernet cable. My PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo Switch 2 are all connected to Wi-Fi wherever I am in the house, and it's all stable. I have Street Fighter 6 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Nintendo Switch 2. I did a test a couple of days ago, and I had all three games running at the same time, and I switched HDMIs. And I'm like, okay. When I switched HDMIs, I could see there is a little bit of a difference in quality that the Xbox and PlayStation versions have over the Nintendo Switch 2 build, but not by much. Okay, there is a little bit of a difference in terms of some backgrounds have fewer NPC characters cheering on, but overall, the Nintendo Switch 2 build, like I said from the beginning, is closer to Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 than Nintendo Switch was to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And I could take it completely on the go, and it's amazing. Oh, that reminded me, because I wanted to say, Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot, because that I just got triggered a memory of like, I want to see that game come to Nintendo Switch. Somebody in the chat earlier, speaking of like trying to read everything and feeling like I should have, and I believe I did, just didn't call out everyone. Someone asked, what is my opinion on Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? I like it a lot. I want that game to get an upgrade because here's another thing. Nintendo Switch, that version of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot was pretty close to the PS4 Xbox One build. But you could see the improvement in the other one. And then they got the PlayStation 5 Xbox Series X patches, and I'm like, oh, it's a new beautiful layer of paint painted over the old game. I want Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on Nintendo Switch 2 to get that um, paint treatment. If I have to pay $10, I'd do it. Now, regardless, it is freely better, as all Nintendo Switch games are, without any kind of patch. But if they even do some kind of like free little update in some capacity, even if it's not like matching the PS5 Xbox X versions, excuse me, I'd be okay with that too. But regardless, I'd be happy to see Kakoroto get an upgrade. Just me. Will you ever do a collaboration with Nintendo? I mean, you seem like the type of person who would do that. I did do a collaboration with Nintendo, if you think about it, kind of, by being in the Nintendo Switch in Unexpected Places commercial with John Cena back in 2017. Now, this was Nintendo's commercial, but Polygon Network was in Nintendo's commercial. Nintendo Power interviewed me back in the day for my multi-year history of doing video game themed pumpkin carvings. But that was Nintendo Power having Polygon Network in it. But a collaboration between the two, I can tell you something unique, but I can't go into like the extent of it. I got good enough of a relationship with Nintendo over the years, good enough close proximity, IRL friends that I've made, that I was able to pitch to Nintendo some ideas on games that got close enough to a few stages into a roundtable development of we could possibly accept this, but ended up not getting into that final development. Yeah, we're getting this. How did I do that? Can't say exactly. I've actually never made this public before, but no, I'm not kidding. Nintendo and other companies, because I've tried with other companies, with the exception of one or two outside of Nintendo, don't allow submissions from fans, submissions from people out there because they're scared of getting sued. Even opening up an email idea, then if you make something similar, you sue me because this and this and this. Nintendo operated this chance based off of my friendship with these key people that we can accept your ideas as contributions as if it was submitted within the company. And that's how close that I got. So that's a fun story that I don't know if I'll ever be able to fully dive into beyond what I just said, but I did have the opportunity to pitch different game ideas for different titles to Nintendo, and they treated it as if I were one of them to have that come natively from within the company, so it wasn't perceived or ever would be any type of outside thing that could be sued by some fan. So maybe there's potential still one day for something to come to. Now, on a smaller level, just me, I'd be very happy to do an official countdown for Nintendo on an upcoming game, something like that. Boo Mini, are you going to PAX West? I kind of went to PAX West 2 years ago, sort of, for the Nintendo Live in September because it was running adjacent to PAX West. Thank you for the birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes. We're 5 days away, but you know what? It's close enough. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't think I'm going to go to PAX West this September, but we'll see. Maybe. It's in 2 months. We'll see. We'll see. What else? I wish you could find that issue. You know what? Oh, the issue of Nintendo Power. If you have your Nintendo Powers with you, I could probably tell you what issue it is. 260. Volume 260. So, I just saw it. Tall Show. If you have volume 260 of Nintendo Power, you could probably find it right now. I mean, well, if you could find the issue, you could probably see the interview right now with me in the back of that. I think it's in the back. Back? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I was in several issues of Nintendo Power. I was just on Way Forward's podcast a couple weeks ago, right before Indie Mania, and Chris had that issue. And he was like, that's my favorite issue, actually. So that was pretty cool. Thank you. Peach is back, by the way. I'm wrapping up the stream, but let me, for anybody that came late, oh, you deserve to see Peach one last time, or for the first time if you came in late, for one last time if you were here earlier. Look at the camera. Speak. Wait, you don't even deserve this. You didn't even get a super chat. And you were making fun of me earlier for eating pizza and chili cheeseburgers and chili cheese dogs and talking about my Cheeto obsession and stuff. And you called me a bozo. What makes you think you get it? Oh, fine. Because you're cute. That's why. That's why. That's why. Because you're a good dog. And you deserve to get chunky. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Pete, say bye. Unless you're going to behave. You're going to behave? Who am I kidding? You're not going to behave. Pete, you go back down. We are winding down on the stream. But back on the Nintendo Switch 2 train, I'm enjoying the system a lot. I think that Nintendo is coming off of the Nintendo Switch generation firing on all cylinders. They reached new heights. They became peak Nintendo last gen. And now that they are at the peak, they are blowing some of the clouds at this peak away and saying, oh, wait, we actually could climb higher. We could climb higher. And that's where they're going now. They've found a new peak. And we're going to see, I think, the next best to come. As much as we liked Super Mario Odyssey, that Animal Crossing New Horizons, that Kirby and the Forgotten Land, that The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, that Metroid Dread, I think these franchises, maybe not all of them, but some of them are going to have a better entry yet, or the best entry yet on Nintendo Switch 2. Some are going to be quite good, but maybe you'll like that, predecessor version a little bit more on Nintendo Switch. But I think we'll see some more new IP from Nintendo being even more explorative and crazy and cool and impressive. I think we'll see some more of Nintendo's staples from the past coming back. I think Star Fox is prime to come back. I would like to see Punch Out, Wave Race, Excite Bike, some combination of something. Kid Icarus. I think beautiful things are going to happen. The system's powerful. It's awesome. If I want to nitpick, you could find your own sadness. You could find your own disappointment if you're like, oh yeah, the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Street Fighter 6 it looks a little bit softer than the Xbox Series X one, or yeah, there are a couple of characters less than the PlayStation 5 one, but if you're just playing Street Fighter 6 on Nintendo Switch 2, you are having an amazing time. It looks beautiful, just maybe slightly less beautiful. It runs fast and smooth, and it's got a lot of features, parity equal, and a good value too. $40 for the game, the base game. $60 if you want like all the characters and extra stages that came with it. I'm playing through Split Fiction, having an amazing time. With that one, I don't even have anything to compare it to. So I can't even complain about the game saying, oh yeah, when I switch over to the PS5 or Xbox Series X version, there is this. Not that I'm complaining with Street Fighter 6, I'm just being honest. Like, yeah, those versions do look a little bit better, have a little bit more in terms of background. With Split Fiction, I wouldn't know what next gen console, what current gen console I'm playing on, except for the controller I have and the button prompts on the screen because it looks that good. Now, maybe if I also had it or played it on PS5, Xbox Series X, which I don't own it and didn't play it on those systems previously, then I could make a comparison and say, ah, yeah, it's a little bit better. Not, but I don't even know if that's the case necessarily. All I'm saying, having a blast, no issues with the system. I think most of you in the chat have Nintendo Switch 2? Actually, you could answer right now. Who has a Nintendo Switch 2? Yes or no or eventually. You could type. Kind of curious, but what I gather is a lot of people have it. I hope you're enjoying it. If you're on the fence, don't know, don't let any naysayers sway you away from it. Take it from me. Take it from people that have put in a lot of playtimes with, whoever you watch most of on YouTube doing this kind of stuff more regularly. Like, we love it. It is not shilling. Most of us have and play everything. My favorite company is Nintendo. Nintendo's in my roots. It goes the furthest back. I had the most nostalgia for it. I love them the most. They have the most IP that have stuck with me for the longest. But I've played everything along the way. I've grown to appreciate and like games for good games regardless of where they are. Nintendo is my overall favorite. I do also believe they are the overall best. But if there's something that's not good or could be better about any company in any regard in any game, I will say it. Let me go through the chat one more time because now I got to do my last topic, which was officially Nintendo Switch 2 current thoughts and where are they going. Paul's got a huge meeting with Nintendo. No. Oh, Nate's podcast is starting. Okay, I'm gonna have to hop over there. Anthony, good evening. Eric, good evening. Volume 260 noted. Yeah, Nintendo Power. Yeah, you heard Peach coming back. All right. Let's see. Anything else? Ocarina of Time remake. Joycey, I don't know if you heard my talk earlier, but that was my prediction for November 2026. It's Ocarina of Time remake. Yeah, Capcom for the tournaments for Street Fighter 6. It's fantastic. Yeah. Low latency, no latency input was very, very precise when I played it at the experience and in owning it. Awesome. And in portable mode, no complaint either. All right. I think that's gonna do it. Whew. I did the thing that I wasn't sure was gonna happen just because I was only planning on doing like 2 hours tops, and I think we hit 3 hours and 10 minutes. It blasted by though. Like, this was fun. I'm curious how many viewers were at any one time at most watching, and then how many viewers tuned in overall altogether. But I know we've got 89 likes. That's pretty cool. So at least 89 people. That's good. Got 23 watching now, all the way at the end. Some of you here from the beginning for the whole 3 hours and 10 minutes, joining in on this birthday stream. Some of you popped in at any random time, but thank you. This is my 42nd pre-birthday stream. This is my 5,000 YouTube subscriber stream. This is my Nintendo Switch eShop gift card giveaway stream. Thanks to that 5,000 number, because that's why I decided to do it. And Yeah, we had a blast. When I was cycling through what we did earlier, like, man, this felt like an event. You're like, man, this is just any old day for every other streamer. Maybe, but I guess since this doesn't happen too often, it felt bigger because, yeah, it's just not as much to compare to. But regardless, I think this held its own as like, this was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. All right, everybody. This is Paul Gale Network, aka the Countdown Guy, signing out. Thank you for being here in the chat. This was sweet. Really appreciate one more time the super chats, the donos, the gifted donos, all of it. Pete says thank you. Thanks one more time for me. Stay tuned for tomorrow's countdown, because tomorrow there will only be 14 days until Donkey Kong Bonanza.